Chop out the brain, speed out in flames. Crib is insane. Stones in my chain. Money, power and fame. Nigga, risking their life for these millions. Buying my game. I got it, giving them ways. I got it, more dough than Amos. 8-bedroom is a maze. Rich and I'm famous. Tom Ford used to be Haynes. Blessed, protected by angels. I took my talent to turn on the villa. I saw your bitch sing with the armadillo. I used to back 'em up and back 'em seal 'em. She wanna bust down the skittle. Want a dog out the kennel. Niggas always talking, they love to sing riddles. Here, preacher boy, you a sinner. I sit like a cabinet, broke as a pencil. That ain't no good for your mental. When the blue hundreds, I need more residual. Nigga flossing more than the dental. Chop out the brain, speed out in flames. Crib is insane. Stones in my chain. Money, power and fame. Nigga, risking their life for these millions. Buying my game. I got it, giving them ways. I got it, one of them days. Stuff on, sharp as a blade. Stuff Flintstone, hitting up my chain. Baby dog, eating up my game. Honey calling my name. Trust me, we ain't the same little nigga. Sleep on the Maybach pillows. The rug on the floor, chinchilla. I told my bitch no more fillers. Too pretty in the face. Too pretty, she skinny in the waist. I got a body well trained. Nigga, you chewing my game. Pull up with a boost like winning a fiscal. Boss man, they greet me with mister. Walk through the door, they don't frisk 'em. Chop out the brain. Speed out in flames. Crib is insane. Stones in my chain. Money, power and fame. Nigga, risking their life for these millions. Buying my game. I got it, giving them ways. I got it.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy motherfucking Glow back in the building with a live. You already know, man. I hope everyone's having an amazing week this week. We're in the middle of the road. I hope you're having a great start to your 2026 travel season. I hope you're getting everything that you want, need, going on all the trips and everything in between, man. Salute to my motherfucking wild boys on their way out to Thailand. Wild Boy's about to go out to Thailand and take over. Salute to my boy RC. You already know he about to be outside in Thailand. I can't wait to hear his reactions. I want him to come up 24 hours after he's been to Thailand and just give us a little synopsis of what he thinks, how much fun. I know they're about to have a great time. I know they're going to be lit. Salute to my nigga 215. That's my nigga 215. Always doing it big when he travel. He out in Thailand. You know, living it up, having a great time. Seeing my boy up in VIP, you know, holding the club down. Salute to 215. Salute to my good fella brothers. Salute to y'all. Salute to the whole travel space. We in the building, man. It's your boy Globe. I am back around, man. I know I had this live set up for yesterday, but I had a tremendous migraine yesterday. It was bad. It was so bad I had to turn off all the lights. And I had to put a heating pad on my head. And I took lots of fucking Advil and Excedrin and that motherfucker. You know, there's certain migraines, and I get one like every 3 months. I get a headache probably once a month. I'll get a headache. But every 3 months, I get this severe fucking migraine. And Jesus himself could come down and make this motherfucker go away. The only way to make it go away is to go to sleep. That's it. That has been the remedy for that. I'll smoke myself, and it hurts to even smoke because it hurts to cough. But I'll smoke myself into a stupor and just pass out, and that's the only way to get rid of it. And I know how bad it be because you wake up and your head is still tense. You can still kind of feel the tension. So yeah, that was the reason why I would have been not able to talk or stare at the screen or none of that yesterday. So I pushed it back for the day, and I am here. Broken Abroad for Dummies 101. Be prepared. You never know. It's the title of this live. That is the topic of what we're going to talk about today. And the reason why I put this topic up, and it's not going to be a direct time. We're going to talk about it for a little while, and then we're going to let it spin around into whatever it spins around into. Make sure I hit that like button. Everybody in the building, take a second, hit the like button on your way in for your boy Globe. But we're going to talk about the recent events that have took place over in the Middle East and how being unprepared when you travel could really affect you, because you're never promised. Nothing is promised, right? Just because you buy a plane ticket, book an Airbnb, got money in your pocket, and fly overseas, don't mean nothing's not going to happen. There's not going to be a situation or a scenario that causes you some disruption on your trip. We take it for granted when we get on these planes, we go on these trips, and we come back home that is the all in be all that these, your passport is your safety net. A lot of times niggas don't even pay attention to the countries that they frequent. They only pay attention to the flights. They only pay attention to the WhatsApp statuses of the girls. And that's why I always say the manga title, you could call it what it wants, but I've always said it's bigger than that, because, I'm always paying attention to, I learn so much about these countries after I go there because I pay attention to the current affairs in these countries. I got all the Dominican news apps. I got all the Colombian news apps. I'm now getting all the news from Thailand, because those are the places I frequent the most. So I'm always paying attention, keeping my eyes and ears on the current affairs of the world that are going on, and how the things that are going on in destinations, the weather patterns, what's going on with that, what's the outlook looking like as I plan a trip around these destinations. But while I also go on these trips, and while I'm also planning these destinations, I am also making sure that I have what I need to survive if I did get stranded in one of these countries for reasons beyond my ability to control, right? So there's certain situations that are just beyond your ability to control. If you were in Thailand, a week or two ago, say 2 weeks ago, let's just say a week ago, week and a half, and you was in Thailand, say you were just on like a 2 or 3 week trip, and your trip ended about a week and a half ago, and you got on your plane nice and smooth to Thailand. Let's just say you got on your plane nice and smooth out of Thailand, and you were flying to any of those countries in the Middle East. Guess what? You're stuck. You going nowhere. You're going nowhere. And I've been watching the story of this dude on TikTok. He was coming from Singapore, and he is stuck in Abu Dhabi, I think it is. And he's been stuck for, I think it's down, counter is day 8 or 9. And he wasn't planning on it. He's like, I was supposed to be back to work. I planned my trip to get me a night's rest and then go back to work the next day. And I get to the airport, and I'm walking around the airport, and he said it was the craziest thing he had ever seen. Every single flight was red. Every flight. He said they let them land, but they were not letting any flights take off, and that they had grounded the airport, and they were about to stop allowing flights to come in. So it made me think about this and say, let's talk about this, because a lot of times, what you see, and especially in this travel space, a lot of people don't talk about it a lot, but basically what you see is in this travel space is a lot of irresponsible travelers. A lot of travelers that travel the world on a hope and a prayer. That's why I named this Broken Abroad for Dummies 101. Because a lot of the stuff that's being projected back is not the way people should travel. And those of us that do travel the world and try to make sure that when we travel, one, with my favorite words, dignity and respect, but second or third, we travel responsibly. You know what I mean? We travel responsibly. Have a great time, have fun, wild out, enjoy yourself, controlled chaos, keeping everything inside of the bubble, keeping everything inside of the domain of our own personal space. And then also making sure that we're covered with all the information possible that goes into a trip. I overthink trips sometimes. I'm more prepared sometimes than I actually think I need to be. And that's from checking the weather. I do this thing where I check the weather from the airport city to if I have a connection flight to the connecting city to the place that I'm going to be at, and then I start looking at the weather on the way back, especially during this time of year where you don't want to get stuck because of a snowstorm. I travel a lot during January and February, man. Like those are my, it starts the year off. I always take a trip in January and February. You're going to get back-to-back trips out of me in January and February. It's just the way that things happen and the way things go with the start of the year. So I've traveled and traveled during these weather predicaments and coming back, major snowstorms and things like that, ice storms I've gotten caught in, and by the luck of traveling, I've always gotten back. I've got stuck one time, and it was about a 6 to 8 hour delay getting back, but it just led me to think, like, make sure you're prepared, man. Nothing is never promised, especially as guys are starting to lean out and go to Thailand more often. And going to, other places like the Philippines. And as we're starting to lean this travel space towards the other side of the world, you got to be up and aware of the current affairs that are going on in this other side of the world, man. And it's fluid and it's moving, and you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to change. You don't know how things are going to shift. And you see what's happening, you know what I mean? Like I said, from Dubai to Abu Dhabi, Turkey, and all those places over there in between, including India, and a lot of other places. Travel is disrupted, man, and it's tough getting in and out and getting home. And I know a lot of people travel through the Middle East. When we and Albert were booking this first Thailand trip last year, the first time we went, I had said to him, like, I'll never travel through the Middle East unless I'm going to a Middle East country, right? Unless I'm going to, Egypt, or I'm going to Dubai, or I'm going to Abu Dhabi, places that I do eventually want to go to and see, because I have a great love for the Muslim culture. Muslim culture is a part of my family. Half of my family is Muslim. My dad's side of the family, my last name is majority Muslim. My brother's Muslim, my sister's Muslim, so I have a deep affection for the Muslim culture, the Muslim people. So I want to go over there, but it's tricky because that place is very volatile and there's always stuff going on. It's very active all the time. So if you were traveling in that direction right now, which a lot of people do when you're going to places like Thailand and Philippines and stuff, you run the risk of being in, being stranded, being stuck, being disrupted by travel. So traveling irresponsibly, like a lot of these dudes in this travel space do, and how they project it back. It's not, and I know, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people watch that shit because they don't do that, and it's funny, and like kind of like how I look at it. It's cool to watch a motherfucker do some shit that you wouldn't do. Like, all right, I'm not gonna do that, but you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that, but you can. So, but I see a lot of people watch that. I've seen other people come up from that and think it's cool and think it's fun. And you catch yourself in a lot of shit. Even going to some of these places like Colombia and the DR, and not understanding, your surroundings, your areas, what you're doing, where you're going, things like that. You can find yourself in situations. And I think we don't talk about that enough in this place. Being prepared, understanding where you're going, being safe. I know for me, Thailand is bad for me to go from Thailand to Colombia, or Thailand even to the DR, because I find myself being very sloppy once I do go from that. Like I have to, retrain myself, because you can be so lax in Thailand, right? But I find myself having to retrain myself about the points that we all talk about when we go to these certain places, because not every place is like Thailand, right? And I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. Appreciate everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button for your boy Globe. We talking about being prepared when traveling overseas today with the current affairs that are going on around the world. All right, we're gonna bring some light into this space, right, for today, man. We're gonna talk some real shit for a second, man. And that's just being prepared, man. If you were headed towards anywhere over on that side of the world, I mean, you could have been going to, I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of connecting flights that I'm pretty sure if you go into Africa, you connect through a lot of those areas over there. So just always making sure you're prepared, understanding where you're going, what's going on, why you're going there. Having the ability to survive for, how many people can go on a trip for 2 weeks and then survive for 2 weeks after the trip? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? However long it's going to take you to get out of whatever situation, weather event, political event, natural disaster, sick, injured. Like, now, I take for granted a lot going over to these places and getting on the back of these motos, zipping through these cities, no helmet. You know what I mean? I think about that all the time. Like, I am wilding. I would not do this back home. Like, back home, I wouldn't be on the back of a moto zipping through city streets. But for some reason, you get this false sense of security when you're outside of your normal element. When you're on vacation, you get when you're in a different country, you get a different false sense of security, but nothing is guaranteed and nothing is, doing all these different excursions and trying all these different foods. All of that, in a sense, can be a risk and put yourself in a position where the trip doesn't go the way you go. I just experienced it in Thailand. You know what I mean? My Thailand trip did not. Thailand is an amazing place, so I had an amazing time. And I almost say that I had a lot of fun this trip fucking around, but I didn't do anything. I seriously did not do anything. And at one point, I contemplated leaving because of the severity and the red zone that I was in with my knee, right? I was perfectly fine leading up to the trip. I was perfectly fine getting on the plane. It just so happens, a couple hours into the flight, my shit started going downhill. So you're never guaranteed anything, man. You're never guaranteed anything. So just always being prepared and making sure that you can get yourself out of certain situations when you travel. You don't have a fucking channel where you could go and beg people for a couple $100 to hold you over while you get through this jam. You need to be prepared and ready to go. I know that's what you see projected into the space, but that is, those are broken and bald dummies. And I'm giving you the 101 version of this. This is the Dummies 101 version of not being broken abroad, right? How to be able to travel the world safely and being prepared, right? Making sure you got, the money that you need for the trip, yes. But what about if something goes wrong? Do you have emergency money? Do you have the ability to obtain emergency money? Can you pick up the phone and call someone and obtain an amount of money, or go to the bank, or pull your credit card? Different things like that are less talked about in this travel space because we take it for granted. And this is a perfect example of the world events that are going on. There's thousands and thousands of people stuck in the Middle East. Thousands of people stuck in the Middle East right now. And none of them thought that they would be stuck in the Middle East. None of them thought that at all, right? There's thousands and thousands of people planning trips. I'm one of them, planning a trip. And as I plan my trip, obviously I've always gone through Asia when I go over there, but I'm thinking about that. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about that as well. Me and Elroy was just talking, and he was like, I don't know, man. China might not be the right place to go through right now either. And I was like, you know what? You are right. American-friendly territories is probably the best way to go for right now. Japan, Singapore, Philippines, Malaysia, things like that. So we were talking about that as I plan to go on that side of the world while things are going on. And this thing isn't over, and I doubt it's going to be over before April. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that things are going to be volatile and shaky for a while. But it's just all about being prepared, keeping your ears to what's going on, understanding what's going on, things like that. Let me get to some comments, and we're going to get back to this conversation piece. I'm going to drop the link here in a minute, and we're going to get going. Sunday Night Smoke in the building. What's good, my brother? Smoke, what up? What up? Salute to you, my guy. Which one we gonna do? We gonna do apple fritter? Or we gonna do super skunky super? Let's go with the apple fritter. Apple fritter definitely smells apple fritterly. We're gonna go with the apple fritter. RC, what's up, my wild boy? RC in the building. The last thing I checked, man, RC was en route to the land, man. RC was en route to motherfucking to the land. And listen, hey, RC, listen, brother, have fun and enjoy yourself. I ordered me I wish I could have this picture. I used to have this picture of me on a cruise ship, and it was one of my best favorite. You know, everybody got like, that I love that outfit. It was this LeBron James Cleveland the Land jersey with these LeBron 12s that matched that I had to specially get. And I still have them. I still have the LeBron 12s, and I found somebody that was like, I'll bring these back to brand new. They still fit me. They're still in great. So next time I go, I want to have the Land shirt. You know what I mean? When I go out to Thailand, you know what I mean? I had a Land shirt. But yeah, salute to my boy. He on his way out to motherfucking Thailand. Brother, have a great time. Enjoy yourself, man. Your head's going to spin, bro. RC, your head is going to spin because I know RC, he liked them shaquishas, them taquishas. You know what I'm saying? You know, as 2-1 would say taquisha. Oh, man, I got to worry about 2-1 getting none of my joints because but Elroy, that's a different story. Visible Height, what up? He says salute from hot ass CTG. Oh my God, my boy out on CTG. Everybody's traveling, man. That's what's up. I love to see the space moving and grooving. Everybody's traveling. I saw Pop was out in Colombia. I saw a couple other people were out there, man. So salute to Pop. And he was out there. They was all doing it big, man. Salute, man. You out on CTG, man. Enjoy. Hey, man. Tell Tony number 1 I said what up. Enjoy, man. And take one down for the team, man. Take one down for the guys, man. Salute. I'm gonna drop the link here in a second, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Rock with your boy Ellis Darrell. What up, wild boy? My guy Darrell. Salute. I gotta get on a trip with y'all, man. We gotta get on a trip, man. It's been too long, man. We gotta get on a trip together, man. I could go anywhere in the world with Ellis, Darrell, RC, 2-1, Elroy, the good fellas. Yeah, man. But me, RC, 2-1, and Molly, yeah, we get together. It's a good time, man. We don't have some good trips. And salute to my guys, man. Yep, he said just tuning in. Word, appreciate you, man. We on one today. We gonna talk some shit. What up, Josh? What's good, man? I got a video that I'm gonna play here in a little while. My guy, what up? Salute. I got a video I'm gonna play here in a little while. Peace. What up? Ray Elroy in the building. What's good? What up, Killer? 2-1. That 2-1 right there. 2-1 out in Ty Lizzie right now. I see you, bro. I be watching. I've been watching, man. Them boy out there eating lobster tails and holding down the nightclub and shit. They trying to. I thought they was about to give 2-1 the mic. I thought 2-1 was about to rock the club tonight. I'm like, goddamn. You know what I mean? They out there, boy. Y'all boys is outside, man. Enjoy Thailand, man. Be safe out there, man. And y'all boys get home safe. I hope y'all boys get home safe, man. I know y'all gonna be good in Thailand, but on your whenever your Thailand journeys start wrapping them up, man, just be safe on the way back. So salute. Yeah. So someone asked me, are you still going to Thailand in April with everything going on? I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go. I don't go through the Middle East. I'm just gonna go to Asia, route. But yeah, I'm not worried by the direction that I'm gonna go. But I will pay attention because at any moment, that side of the world could turn up as well. You know what I mean? This is a really shaky moment right now in the whole entire. But yeah, I'm still gonna go to out there. I mean, if anything, I believe that it might lessen the amount of people that are out there because some people probably won't want to travel right now. You know, I know a lot of people that probably aren't gonna book that trip if they were planning on going. They may second guess that trip, you know, especially when they're hearing the amount of people that are being stuck in these destinations. You know, Phuket Airport had a lot of canceled flights. They were paying for people. So like they, you know, there's, you know, you're just grounded. If you had to go through, and then, you know, the rest of the flights behind that are getting backed up now. So like all them Asian people are trying to jump on Asian flights to get out of there, and they're all backed up. So you just got to know when you're going to these places, nothing is guaranteed, man. Do not think that anything's guaranteed. I'm gonna drop link. It's been a couple minutes. Get some people come up here. And let's talk about this topic or come to talk about something else. Traveling, 2026 traveling season is heating up. We are going to the Dominican Republic this month, and we were going to go to Mexico. Obviously, with the situation in Mexico, think about that. I was going to go to Tijuana, but with the situations going on in Mexico, Tijuana will once again not happen. I definitely want to get to Tijuana. I want to go, and maybe later on in the year things are a lot better, and we could trust going to Mexico. But you know, right now we're gonna just stick to what's safe and what's good, and you know, we're gonna have some fun. So we're gonna go to the DR, have some fun. Here in a couple weeks, I was thinking about getting getting like a nice little villa, go out there and just chill for, you know, about 4 or 5 days in a villa and just chill it out and import. So be going over that way here soon. And then April, we still got Thailand on the map. I'm not too worried about traveling over on that side of the world with everything going on. And then May, man, make sure everybody who's looking for something to do Memorial Weekend, I know you might have some shit with your family, big cookouts, whatever. Don't fucking cancel none of that, because that's all still good times too. But if you don't got nothing going on for Memorial Day weekend and you're looking for something to get into, man, this Memorial Day weekend is going to be fucking epic. I'm telling you, it's going to be epic. It's going to be bigger than last year, and last year was fucking dope. Carlito in the building. Last year was fucking dope. Book your tickets. Memorial Day weekend. We outside. It's lit. The birthday bash. We really there though. Birthday bash. The We Outside annual. We really there though weekend. It's gonna be lit. Elroy, what up?
Hey, what up? What's popping, baby? You know, you finished doing your rant and shit?
Yeah. I got through my initial period. Yep.
Oh, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I kind of missed it a little bit, kind of, sort of. Hey, but salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. That shit is free. I don't think he's asking for no money, so just hit the fucking like button. You know what I'm saying? So you can support your man Globo, Killer Globo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He be killing all them boxes and shit. That's my nigga, B. No, just fuck with y'all, man. Salute to everybody. I see 215 in the building. Yep. You out there loving life.
He said 215 out there with a baddie, cute Asian joint. Yeah, 215 out there wilding.
Oh, man. That's what, hey, he ain't doing nothing he ain't supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do.
That nothing about what 215 is doing shocks me. That's what he do.
He's supposed to do that shit. I ain't motherfucking surprised, man. That shit.
I mean? I done been on trips with him. You know? He gets to it, man. He has a great time, man. He enjoys himself. He has fun.
So, my boy RC should be out that motherfucker right now acting stupid. So, you know.
Yeah. Hey, RC coming up after his first 24 hours in Thailand. We're going to try to line it up and get him up on the panel and have him tell us about his first 24 hours in the great city of Pattaya. Pattaya.
Yeah, you know.
Well, what do you think, Elroy? Let's get your perspective so we can segue, but let's try to keep the topic going. What do you think about the current events and how it affects traveling? This apple finger.
You know, it's definitely a terrible situation to be in. I think you should travel at your own risk right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you can afford to be over there, because you're gonna have to take the other way, and that's the only way that's gonna be free, and the tickets are gonna cost you because
Mm-hmm.
it's a demand. So, you know, it's really a risk to be honest. So it's just whatever your pocket can withstand, but it's definitely gonna be a risk. How I feel about people getting stuck over there. Hey, that's how life works. Sometimes you gotta look at the scouting report because you know the whole February, they was moving ships into the Mediterranean Sea and down there in the Middle East. Man, America's not moving no motherfucking ships for goddamn free, for nothing. You know, and the crazy part is when all this shit kicked off, it was the day I was leaving, right? So when I got to the airport that morning, that line was so long for people flying the other way, who people was flying east. But
Mm-hmm.
since I was flying west, everybody just went through. And I was like, oh my fucking God, brother is late. I ain't never gonna get through this line. So, hey, I knew something was crazy happened. Then I cut on either I cut on TikTok or something. I just looked at TikTok and that's the first thing that popped up. I was like, what the fuck? I said, this gotta be a joke. Because I was kind of out the loop, kind of sorta. If the good fellas weren't talking about it or I didn't see it on my front page because I really don't, when you over there in Thailand, I'm sure the people can contest to it. You in the time zone, baby. You ain't thinking about too much of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Something getting up, what I'm saying, getting your feet massaged, getting breakfast at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe three, and going back to
Hold up.
bed.
Hold up. We got a cash app from my guy Will. Salute the OG Will
What up, Will,
with
bro?
the cash up. I appreciate you always supporting the channel, always showing love, my guy. And
Mhm.
now I owe you 2 beers when we get overseas, man. You don't increase it to 2 beers. So salute
Yeah,
to you, man. But
yeah.
go ahead.
So it was definitely a shock to me. I was just and then when I got on the plane, I was talking to the stewardess, and I was like, "Hey, did you hear about?" And she looked it up, because she had internet. I don't know how the fuck she had internet. She was like, "Oh shit, World War III about to happen." And I was like, "Oh man, let me hurry up and get home." But
Yes.
you know, regardless, I'd have been cool. Even if they'd have kept me there, I'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, "Fuck it, I'm going back to Pattaya, dog." I'd be there for 3 weeks till this shit settled down or something. I'd figure it out eventually,
Yeah.
But
Phuket was giving away 2,000 baht per day to anybody stuck and stranded until they was able to get home. Obviously, you heard about Abu Dhabi was covering the cost of your Airbnb and your food. I mean, your hotel and your food, and Dubai was doing the same thing. So people were getting, there were certain things that people were getting, in certain places, but that's not always the case.
yeah, hey, you know what? I'd be selfish in this case. I'm home. I'm home, brother. You know, and my family was like, "You made it out of there just in time." I was like, "Shit." You lucky nigga came back. I was about to extend, but I ain't feel like paying the 400. It was only 400 to extend. I was like, you know what? Should I stay? Huh? Nah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I ain't got too much left in me. You know, I had a good 36-day run. You know, I was cool. It was the trips got ups and downs, and it had some downs, and not like downs as in crash. Well, I can almost crash out downs, but just not on my end. But just dealing with broads, some of them bitches are headaches. I'm sure some of y'all can test to it. If you pass the 70-day, the 72-hour rule, because I broke the rule out there. I broke the rules. And then them broads thought I was actually their boyfriend. You my boyfriend. And since it wasn't transactional, I played the game a little longer than I should because it wasn't transactional, but you deal with a lot of headache and it feels like you're in a relationship because them brides be getting upset, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm on vacation, or you call it holiday. I'm not dealing with no emotional ass broad. Like we pay these hoes to leave, and
Mm-hmm.
And just because you get in the box with no transaction, you know what I'm saying? You deal with it a little bit, but eventually, man, I was like, man, I can't take this shit. I feel like I'm married again. Like this, I, I can't do this shit.
Yeah, you was locked out for a while out there, man.
And you know what? It was cool because it was cool, but at the end of the day, in Thailand, it ain't it because it's too it's too affordable.
Yeah.
It costs you more to have a GFE experience because them bras ain't used to food or ordering anything from the menu and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's
They said they used to food or order and shit.
well, they used to eating, but it ain't used to like going to wherever you going to eat at, and you know they be like, oh, I want this and this. Like,
Yeah.
god damn, like
Yeah.
you want two meals?
Yeah.
So so the joint order two meals, eat in the middle of the night, and wake up be like, I'm hungry. I was like, then bitch, you didn't ate in the middle of the night, god damn it, and you still hungry? I was like, shit.
Shit,
Hey,
put that bitch guessing I'm gonna put on my weight while I'm here.
yeah, that's exactly what she did. You know,
Put on her weight while she was there. I bet you I get there and see her again. That bitch was skinnier than them up.
hey, she left for a week, right? And she came back like a week later, for a couple of days. And I was like, damn, you got thin. You lost some weight, you know. And
See,
she came back, started eating again. Like, okay, you thicken back up. Okay.
I was hungry.
Yeah, yeah. You were hungry. And then every time she wanted to see me, she'd be like, I miss you. I was like, this bitch hungry. uh,
She said this bitch
uh,
hungry.
yeah, sitting at the club, she's like, I come home with you. I was like, oh,
Will,
no.
bro, what up, my guy?
Oh, what up, Will, bro?
What's up? What's up, wild boys? What's
Forever.
happening?
Oh, hey man, you don't know the half of it, dog. You don't know what hey, matter of fact, I say Guapo knows half. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
okay.
I really can't even tell. Guapo and Globe knows half, but the rest of them, I can't even tell the truth what really happened out there. You know what I'm saying? This shit
Oh
was like
yeah.
that shit was like Vietnam War, dog. And I I can't tell y'all what I really did out that bitch. All right.
Damn.
Cause
Well,
niggas
you'll
would
you'll 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 tell me when you'll tell me on Memorial Day. I'll be there. Well, I don't
eh,
know if you're going though. If you're
where
going, I'll.
talking about the CCG.
Yeah, I'm going. I
No, no,
booked.
no, I'm not going. I'm not going because
Oh man, but
I'm
Globe,
a,
you going right?
I'm trying to convince him to go. Yeah, Globe there. Yeah,
mm-mm.
I gotta be there.
All
I'm
right.
Will, I can fly for free because
Mm-hmm.
I got like 80,000 points the
Damn.
on Delta. So what is shit like 35,000 points and I pay $90. But the thing
Mm.
is, I'm about to be in transition to sell my house in the next 2 weeks. So I
Oh.
don't because I'm leaving like June or July and I'm leaving America. I'm telling
Okay,
y'all
I got you.
motherfuckers. I'm telling y'all motherfuckers because I'm leaving America. I'm leaving y'all niggas behind.
I'm.
But not you,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you
No, no, no,
motherfuckers.
no. I'm gonna catch you
So
out there because I'm gonna leave too.
so the thing is, I don't know what steps I'm gonna be in when May come. I don't know if I'm being closed. If I don't know if it's gonna be under contract, but I gotta
back,
call
back
my
to what?
I had called my realtor and
Mhm.
probably like in the next 10 days, and we're gonna fix up the house and put that shit on the market by April 1st. That's the goal.
Mhm.
And hopefully get under contract because this is the season when everybody's buying for the next school year. So and
Okay.
I'm trying to be in a whole different country, what I'm saying, stationary
Yeah.
by August 1st. That is the goal. So I'm not going anywhere. My priority is just to get rid of this house, my last asset that I have,
Yeah.
and I'm bouncing. I ain't worried about the car.
Okay.
I'm throw that
What up,
motherfucker at
Travis
CarMax.
BAB? What up?
Hey, hey, I already threw one away. I already threw one car away, but
Hey,
yeah, I'm
the
I'm, I'm making my. I got this last tomorrow. I got to do my physical. Like I'm a truck driver, so I do that physical every 2 years. I got to do this last physical. They last 2 years, so I'll be 65 Sunday, and I'm
oh
gonna be out of here Sunday. I'm leaving. I'm going to Costa Rica. Like that's my spot. So I'm going there. and then when I get back, then it'll be CTG then. So
You going to Hako or you going to San Jose?
Hako.
Hako. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you love
I'm
Hako.
booked.
that shit
Yeah.
dangerous.
And that's how
Hako.
you
Well,
know. Hey, that's how
this
you
gonna be
know.
my seventh time. So
Yeah,
I
again, hold
know.
up. Let me get it out. That's why you know OG Will Pockets is on a different level. Did you hear this nigga
oh
say I did the Kako beat 7 times?
Hey, it's a beautiful place. Don't get me wrong, but
Ooh,
yeah.
if you want to do shit and like do tour shit and have fun, you know what I'm saying. You gotta
it
come. You gotta
cost.
bring you gotta bring your big boy credit card and
Oh yeah.
they definitely gonna be have holes on your shit. Like I think me and
Mhm.
Globo did ATV.
And I
Motherfucker
let
pick.
Elroy.
Mm.
I
Hey
looked at Elroy. I said, "Man, go ahead, heavyweight, knock this
hey
fight out."
hey they put I think they put like a what was it, like an $1,800 hold on my shit.
$1,800.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I looked right at Elroy. I said, "Shit,
I
nah."
was like, hey, hey, and Globe
Hey,
almost motherfucking, hey, this nigga almost fell off the motherfucking
the way
goddamn.
my credit card set up, you got this one.
Mm.
Hey, hey, he filming this shit and almost fell off
Oh
the
man, I
fucking
almost went
edge.
off the cliff.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I was like, nigga, you almost cost me $1,800, nigga. You better pay attention, motherfucker.
Bro, I almost went off the side of the mountain.
You know,
Damn.
I was like, shit, dude, you
Hey,
better
I
pay attention.
slammed on them brakes and they was like, nigga, back up. I said, nigga, I'm not letting these brakes go. Telling you, I'm squeezing them brakes. And then finally they come over. They like, all right, throw it in reverse. Nigga, I threw that shit.
Yeah,
I got it. Hey. And the crazy part about it, I got the whole entire thing on video.
hey,
Wow.
I got it on
hey,
video. Let me see if I can
hey,
pull it up right now.
hey, but Hako was definitely an experience. You know,
Yeah.
it was cool. I think I was more exhausted from the trip because we was in Panama first, and then you get on the plane and go to Hako for 90 minutes, on that
Hmm.
flight. And then I was just exhausted and you know, it was cool. That trip was cool. That trip was
I got the
cool.
Yeah.
video right here.
Yeah. Well, I just got it. It's
Hold up.
I go there to chill. I ain't going for wild adventures, and that type of wild adventures.
I'm gonna download the video
So
and I'm gonna play it.
I just be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I got a little plug in there. So
Yeah, I met this cool white dude. You know, he always link in with me. Saying he kind of annoying though a little bit, but
Oh
he
shit.
he bought a. Hey, remember that white dude we met down there?
Yeah, at the little
Yeah,
countryside
yeah.
place. Right?
His last name Brown. No, his first name is Brown. I talked to him when I was in Thailand and shit. But
uh
he bought like a condo down there. He was like, "Hey, come on down, man. You can use it anytime you want." And
oh,
Hako, I
that's
was like,
cool.
but Hako is really not my. It's cool, you know. And the only way that would be cool is because it's so hard to find a place where you can have visitors. Either you got to stay in Monaco or you got to stay in
Hmm.
Cocao, and everywhere else is more like, you really got to make sure you can have visitors or you can't. You just can't
Hmm.
book. It's almost like CTG now because I heard CTG is so controlled. Because the last time I was in August, I said I ain't going back because it was so controlled. It was terrible. Like I had actually called, would hit up the host and give the identification number to the chick. I mean the chick identification number and send a picture of her ID, and everything had to be pre-planned. Even though I still had a great time, but it wasn't spontaneous. So I was like, man, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm cool. I'm cool. I can't unless you stay in Wall City. And Wall City is more like it's a living nightmare because you just got the pick of the litter 24/7. And then
Yeah.
you can't bring no regular jaunts down there because I'm not really the type of person that just want to go after pros 24/7.
Right.
I want to have a great experience. And I say you can have a
Hmm.
great experience with a pro, but one, I'm not gonna have a pro spend a night. I'm not taking them to breakfast. I'm not taking them to dinner.
Right.
I don't treat a pro like she's a regular girl because this is business. But if it's a regular girl
Mm.
and we chop it up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, we go eat, we go have a great time. I'll take you to the island because it's not transactional. But for a
Right.
pro, I'm not taking you out because that's more like simp shit to me. No disrespect to people that do it. But to
Hmm.
me, that's simp shit. You know,
Yeah.
what you because when I was in Brazil, right? I used to always post, and because most of the time I was alone. What I'm saying? I didn't really sleep with a lot of chicks. Well, I'm talking about sleep, as in they come because it's business, and I
Right.
post on my status, and they be like, "Oh, you eating dinner alone?" I was like, "I'm having a romantic dinner with myself," and the chick was like, what I'm saying? She was like, "Well, I eat dinner with you, but you got to pay me." I was like, "Wait a minute. So you want me to pay for your dinner and pay you to go eat?" I was like, come on now. Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. You'll be hungry. I eat alone. And so the only ones that I did take to dinner was regular chicks. Like, and the only ones
Mhm.
that did spend the night was regular chicks. I'm not paying no pro to spend the night. And especially when it's a high premium. No. That shit don't even make
Oh,
any sense. And CTG is crazy on the premium now. You know, unless it's a
Mhm.
unless it's a joint that's digging you and it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Because I had some
um,
joints spend the night for, you know, hey, 300, you know what I'm saying? Meal. You know what I'm saying? You speak
yeah.
Spanish, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
or cuatro cientos, you know what I'm
See,
saying?
see,
For
yo comprende. See, yo
yeah,
comprende.
yeah, for hey, on that time. But you got some, they be like dos cientos,
Mhm.
they want those cientos
Salute Street
dollars and
for
shit.
super chat.
Yeah.
So
See.
I'm not
Salute
I'm not
Street.
spending that much money, to get a girl to sleep.
Right.
Hey, even though
And that.
I was in Thailand, I was like, you're not sleeping, right? You gonna sleep, but they're like, you fuck me so long. I'm like, yeah, hey, I, you gonna get this motherfucker work. This ain't no 15 minute and we gonna go to sleep. Nah, if I'm paying you, goddamn it, you come to work. Shit.
OG
Yeah.
You're right.
Will, OG Will, what do you think about traveling overseas right now during all this turmoil?
Yeah. Well, you just got to be. You got to be strategic with your traveling. See, me, I look at you guys and I'm like, okay, well, oh, Ray is in the middle, but me personally, I'm on the West Coast. So I'm good. You know what I mean? If I go out of LAX, I'm going that other way. So
Yeah.
you peep out everything. But see, the thing about it is that I suggest you get it in now because, see, the way we're moving around the world is causing a lot of hate. And so it ain't all about like an army and all that. It can be an army of one. So that's the whole thing about it when you destabilize stuff. But for the most part, you just try to be as safe as you can. So like I said, your routes, the conflicts that are going on, and you plan your routes around that. Like when I went to Belize last month. So um before the cartel and all that exploded, but it still wouldn't have affected me because I was in Belize. You know what I'm saying? So we went over the area, but still, right now, I wouldn't go over the every area now. But um, yeah, it's just knowing your routes, knowing your conflict. That's one reason to stay up on the geopolitics and stuff. All this war and all this kind of stuff because you can plan your route.
Mhm.
But I got a feeling that it's going to get destabilized so much that it's going to be a time where, and I hate to say it, it's going to be a time where I might say, you know what, I'm going to have to chill a little bit to see, you know what I mean? Because it don't take a lot of people to mess up something. It just can take one person that's crazy, you know what I mean? After the war just go crazy, all these wars and all that type of stuff.
And
Yeah.
everybody's at war right now. Pakistan,
Yeah,
Afghanistan's fighting. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody's joining the war. Hey, Trump talking shit about Spain and
yeah.
UK.
No.
You know,
Oh, I heard he bombed Ecuador. Somebody, I gotta look it up, but I
oh
heard he
yeah,
dropped a
yeah.
bomb on Ecuador.
Well, they did a joint.
And I was gonna go there. I was gonna go there.
Hey,
But go ahead.
they did a joint mission with the Ecuador military. And they hit the cartel. I think that was yesterday. It's a
Oh no,
lot
I ain't
going on.
going. I ain't
Yeah,
going. Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna go there real soon, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Like I
a,
said,
I'm a back up off of it.
You
it's
know,
a lot going right
hey,
now.
people come in here to get the news. Oh man, I'm in the news. It was just that
Yeah, you in the news.
when I was in that time machine, you know what I'm saying? The only news I was like, where you go? You so handsome. Hey, I was stuck in that time machine. So, you know, hey, I ain't know shit that was going on 10,000 miles away. So even 4,000 miles away, that was in Iran. I wasn't. I just knew that they was moving ships. And I was like, oh, okay, something about to happen, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? You so
Yeah.
handsome. Where you go? Hey,
Chocolate man.
I'm hungry. Hey, can I come with you? Like, like
uh,
shit. Like, come on, goddamn it, hurry
yeah.
up, bitch, before I change my mind.
I'm like you though. I was like, because they're notorious for they like take it for granted that they're gonna be your girlfriend. Like I told homegirl, she was grabbing my clothes. I said, leave them right there. I get them. I watch. I come back. I say, no, 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 leave them there. Leave them there. We good.
Hey,
We good.
hey,
I
the joint
love.
that the joint that stayed with me, right? She was like, she came over and she was like, you want me to go home or you want me to stay? I was like, shit, it's up to you what you want to do. This motherfucker stayed with me for 12 straight days.
Yeah.
12 days. Well, I was out there 36 days, so it mattered, but it didn't matter to me
Right.
because I'm not really a clubber like that.
Right.
I'm more like
Me either.
I was talking to Global earlier. I'm more like Ace Boogie from Paid in Full. You know, so I'm
Yo,
Hello. You there?
yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't know what happened to
But
Elroy.
yeah, he faded out. He faded to
Yeah,
black.
he was telling his story, but yeah,
And that was a good part of the story. Y'all wanted to
yeah,
hear
I
that
was
part.
listening. That's why I was waiting because I was really listening. But you're right, man. You have to, you just have to know where you're going. Know what's
Hmm.
going on when you're going there, man. And being prepared. Like I said, a lot of these guys in the travel space, they travel unprepared, man. They really do. Travel
Yeah.
unprepared. Appreciate you, travel POV. They do travel unprepared. They travel, obviously we see dudes that travel with under $500 available
Yeah.
to them, and it's like, how do you leave the world? How do you leave?
Yeah.
First and foremost, you shouldn't be going and doing anything with under $500. You should be
Thanks.
figuring some shit out. But that's nor here nor there. If you are gonna travel with less than fucking $500, um, at least have some type of backup plan or know what the fuck
Yeah.
you know what's going on, know what's. But I would never
And
recommend.
a return ticket. Yeah. If at the
Yeah,
very
I
least, a
would never
return ticket.
recommend traveling around the world the way you see. Not now, not in 2026. You get away
Uh-huh.
with that 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Yeah.
25. But in 2026, yes,
Mm-mm.
tomorrow and yesterday are not the same day. You know what
Facts.
I mean? And just because you got on that plane and you landed in that destination and you had a great time and you enjoyed yourself, there's no guarantees that that flight's gonna take off when you want it to, or nothing's gonna be happening in that destination. So it's just all about being prepared.
Yeah. And on that note, Globe, what you're saying is also that, like, say, even if your flight get canceled, you want to have the means to be able to say, fuck it. I can bite the bullet and get you another flight. You know what I mean? You got to
Yeah,
be able to move. You know what I'm saying? I hear you.
yeah, because sometimes you need that power over the airline. You
Yeah.
need to be able to tell the airline, fuck what y'all talking about. Excuse my language on that one, but
Yeah.
forget what y'all talking about. I'm gonna get y'all back later. I'll talk to y'all when I get to the
Hmm.
house. They told me they got a flight over here for me. I'm going over there, go get that. I'm gonna have to put the bread down right now. But boy, oh boy,
There you go.
when I get done with this flight, I'm doubling back on y'all something
I'll
serious.
be back. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm doubling.
you'll be at home, and then you can work it out even better. You know what I'm saying? As
Yeah,
far as getting at those people. But here's the thing. Um, Anytime I travel, I kind of figure out a budget and then I double it. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
just me. That's my little formula. I figure out a budget. I'm saying on hand, and then I
yeah,
double that.
yeah,
And then you have your little credit cards on the side because I don't want to use none of that unless I have to. I want a budget, and run on my budget without using the card because I don't want no fees and all that, whatever. And I don't want, like the risk of this or that. So I just budget. And then when I come home, I told my brother, he goes like, well, if I take this amount, I said, it doesn't matter. Just bring more than you need. And you can always bring, there's no law since you can't bring no money back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bring the money back and roll it over. Yeah. Go ahead, Globe.
And you don't need to bring all niggas I be hearing a lot of stories about motherfuckers bringing all their money in cash. Like, I find that to be stupid as well. You need to bring a certain amount of money in cash. Yes, you need cash. You need cash because it might take you a little while. Like I know in the DR, and it's really only the DR for me, I have a hard time finding ATMs in the DR. Like I can use certain ones with certain cards. I can use every fucking ATM, every place, but certain countries and certain connections with your bank are just not set up properly, right? So I bring enough cash to last me for a certain amount of days. And then the rest of my money is in a web of travel cards is what I call them. And I'm sure people have heard me tell this story a billion times, but I create a web of travel cards that float around my credit card and my bank card. And from my credit card and my bank card, I can fund those cards without ever having to actually put my bank card or my credit card in any of these machines.
I got the same thing. Yep. I got the same thing. I got the one card that's hooked up and I can transfer. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same as having
Cash App.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Yep. Same shit. Yeah.
And then
you can load them up without fees or nothing. Just load it up. Boom, boom.
Just load them up. Just load them up.
But yeah, I carry cash, but see, it ain't like I'm carrying it in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just can't explain everything. Like I got other ways to carry the cash, like you carry visible, like something in front of you, and then you got your other stuff hidden. You know what I'm saying? I got like the little belt that you can put up under, like it straps around and you can put it up under your clothes, like, on your waist, but up under your, so that way, they look like they got something up top. That's the least amount they gonna get. And then the other stuff, you know what I'm saying? They're just different things, man. You do different things. When I'm in my spot, I got these, what do you call those packing slips, right? So you can put, they're huge. And so you can put stuff in the packing slips and you can stick them anywhere. I could pull out a drawer and stick it at the ceiling of the drawer and then close the drawer. I could do all kind of stuff. If you don't trust the safe, you could do there's all kind of things you can do. If you're a real traveler and you're really crafty, you can do all kind of stuff to protect yourself or to have stuff hidden to where if something happens to this, you're going to have a backup. You know what I mean? That's how I think. Just like when I was in Belize, I rented a golf cart, right? And when I rented the golf cart, they go, "Oh, do you want the insurance? How much is that?" They said, "Oh, $14 a day." I said, now if I was cutting corners, I'd say, "Nah, I'll just." And I said, "So what happens with the insurance? What if I go off a cliff or what if I crash it?" They said, "You walk away." I said, "Okay, I'll take the insurance." And then so as I checked out and everything, and he went and showed me my golf cart. He goes, "Yeah," and then. We'll do an inspection. He said, "We already know that this seat had a crack in it and all that." I said, "That doesn't matter, right?" I said, because I got the insurance. So no matter how I bring it back, I can walk away. He went, "You know what? You're right." I said, "Yeah, okay." I said, "Give me my receipt." I paid cash. Give me my receipt. And on my trips, Globe, I also get insurance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes don't. I pay like the $30 or whatever it is, or 40 extra, whatever it is. I get the insurance because I read the small print and it tells you in case you get hurt or something, they're going to medically get you home. If you have to get home, they'll fly somebody out there and all that. And I weigh that how much that would cost. And, if I did it out of pocket, I paid the 30, like this, the CTG trip is like $30. I paid that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just it's how you prepare, and then like you said, like Ray Elroy was saying, he said that and what is that, Hako, over there, especially if you try to go in the Cocal, you got to have a credit card. You got to do all this and that.
Yeah.
It's hard to get a reservation and all that.
It was
Me, I make
expensive to see in Cocal.
yeah, Cocal. I make a phone call and I tell homegirl, so I say, you got my room? Yes. Okay, let me get that room. I'll be there from such and 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 such. All right. Okay, I got you. And I hang up. No credit card, no nothing. So it's how you treat people. Yeah, they know. She know. Because I call her. I call her personally. She go, "How you doing?" I go, "I'm fine." I said, "I picked you up some," and I do stuff like this. I pick up a little, one of them Thailand Louis Vuitton purses. I said, "I got you a little Louis thing from Thailand." She said, "Okay." You just give her that. I might give her a little tip. I'm good. I just make a phone call, and I ain't got to worry about faxing this and faxing. You know how difficult it is.
Oh yeah,
yeah, just a phone call.
Relationships overseas.
Yes,
people tend to
so important.
Always, they remember you. Hold on. The message. They remember you, and they. Yeah, they'll remember you and take care of you for sure.
Yeah, no, it's true, and you know what? Everywhere you go, you should always like when we go to CTG on the way back. I got this flight. It was pretty cheap, but the catch was on the way back. There's a 15-hour layover in Panama, right? So when I landed Panama, I said, you know what? I have some stuff in my backpack, and I'll go to the hotel where I stay at. When I only been there once, but I got my guy. I'll call him to swoop me up, and I'll go get the hotel for 12 hours, and it's a 15-hour layover, but I'll go get the hotel for 12 hours. I'll fuck around for 8 hours, get 4 hours sleep, and then go right back to the airport. And my bag will be already checked in. See, so all I do is have the backpack when I check back in. You know what I mean? When I go through the security, but the other bags are still on there. Still getting ready to get loaded and all that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so they'll be checked in, and I'll just have my backpack, and then I'll go and mess around in Panama for 8 hours, get 4 hours sleep, and then go right back to the airport. So that's and that was for the cheap price. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad part, but the good part is that it doesn't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I turned that extra stop into a little time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just listen. It's all about being prepared as best you can, making sure that you got every angle covered. And for the most part, I know a lot of guys in this, side of the world, be over here with me. Majority of them, they travel the world the right way. But there's a lot of people that I'll be hearing over in these chats and seeing when they be going on these trips. They be they be on a hope and a prayer.
Right.
And, there's, you're hearing Will tell y'all all the different stuff. And then that's also true, man. The way you treat people, the service that you get, the time that you get, you know what I mean? Like you can have people, they're just there for you. And those are great connections as well, because you never know what's going to happen.
Nah, but Globe, I heard you say it like one time. Because that's just the way I move. And so when I first saw you, and then you was like, this is, I don't know, maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. But anyway, it might have been a year and a half ago or something. You was in CTG. And you said, tip your guard and tip your, I do all that. You know what I mean? I was pointing at the TV. I was like, he know what he's talking about. He know he knows how to move. When I go to Hako, the head waiter, you go to the head waiter, I tip him when he sees me, I give him a little tip, and he takes care of me like nothing. You know what I mean? He takes care of me whatever I want. It's crazy.
I don't had security guards go above and beyond for me. I've had hotel staff, Airbnb staff, condo staff. It just makes you, especially when it's a place that you frequent.
Man, because when I'm in Hako, hey, Glow, when I'm in Hako, a chica's annoying me. I do the slash sign because they got the security guards right there. You know what I mean? And I do the slash sign, and he come and get her up out of there. I don't even have to tell her get out of here. I just do the slash sign. He'd be like, "Hey, you got to get up out of here. You got."
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and when we're in Colombia, even Medellin or Cartagena, we got people moving around with us. And I always tell people it's more than, you know, I don't need nobody moving around with me. It's not that I don't need nobody around with me. It's just they handle everything. They taking care of all of everything. We just chilling, enjoying ourselves. And if anything goes stupid or go left, they're taking care of it. They're almost like our friends. You know what I mean? Like I always tell them, like in Cartagena, that's why back in the day, they'd be like, I'm not worried about a motherfucker playing with me in Cartagena. You better be worried about playing with me because I'm going on the plane. I'm going home. You're gonna be some bullshit and it's gonna be you versus a motherfucker that lived there, and chances are you're going to lose.
Yeah, facts. It's like you have somebody on your side. Like I told you, when I'm sitting there, if a chick is getting on my nerve or whatever, but they don't know, they got eyes on them. I got witness. The security guard is my witness. I got eyes on him. He's just kicking it over there. You know, when in the morning I see him, I'll slip him a 10 or so. I'll shake his hand and I go, all right, what's up? What's up? We holler, we talk, and I just go on about my business. You know what I mean? And that $10 go a long ways. That ain't nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, they beg for us. The CTG, man. They, you know, they're like, probably about 2 months ago, a couple of my people hit me and they like, damn, man, you really don't do CTG like that no more. Like you were serious when you said you was going to fall back for a while. And I said, I did it so much. So fast. I built these amazing relationships, but I started to get bored.
Right.
Like I started to get bored when I went there. Like I caught myself one night just sitting on the boat outside the clock tower, just sitting there. And they're like, yo, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling, man. I got it on video and I'm just sitting there.
Man.
Music, not doing nothing. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta go somewhere different now, man. I gotta start exploring everywhere else. I don't ran this motherfucker ragged. So it's cool to go back once a year now.
Right. And so I can see that. But you know what? This will be my first time meeting you in person.
Yeah.
But I missed you by like a day. You know what I'm saying? Last time. And when I got there, that's when I just ran into Ray Arroway and OG Mike D. So yeah, I had missed you, but this time I ain't gonna miss you. I'm booked. I'm gonna stay in Boca Grande and Wall City. I do that because if I'm in a groove, you know what I'm saying, I'll catch a taxi over to the Wall City. If I'm in a groove, I'll just have my backpack and I'll just throw it in a room. I'll have a room there, throw it in a room, and I said, you know, I ain't catching the cab back. I'm gonna chill right here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Look at you. You know what I'm talking about, Glow. I know you move like that, Glow.
In Cartagena, I used to get 2 cribs all the time.
Yeah. All the time.
The ethnic thematic and
the crib. There you. Yeah. And see, this will be my first time. This will be my first time in Boca Grande, but I'm gonna stay there, and then I got my spot in a Wall City, but the other 2 times I went, I was in a Wall City, but I had 2 spots. I call one spot my smash spot, and the other one where I just go and I just want tranquility.
Yeah.
You know, I just go and chill.
Yeah, there's so many Airbnbs that niggas never got to stay in that I did because they're not guest friendly. So I didn't give a shit. I would get the smash pad.
Yeah.
And after 2 days of me being there, the security guards, but I remember it, man. I remember back in Boca Grande and Crespo. These joints, I mean, these are the nice joints where people walking their dogs and shit out in Crespo and
nice.
And what's the other neighborhood called? Marbella. Oh man, they out there chilling, man. And I'm staying in the joint, and in the hotel, the security guard would fuck with me because I would tip him every day. And one night, I remember one night I came downstairs and I was like, man, I don't really feel like going to the ethnic thematic right now because then I'm going to be downtown and I don't really want nobody to see me. I got my little joint coming through, so I'm just trying to chill. I go down to the security guard. I'm like, yo. He's like, what's up, man? I'm like, you know, translating with the nigga. He like, no problem, brother. He was like, one favor for me. And you know the little side gate where the cars go through? He was like, bring her through here so she don't be on the front lobby so it don't look like her, so it look like you came through garage, like you just walk through the garage. He's like, I'm gonna open, you go out, and I'm just gonna open the gate, and you just come through. And then when I see you go in the elevator, I'll close it. And I'm like, flirt. And he let me go. I had her there all night. We chilling up at the nice spot. Yeah, so
yeah. But see, they this one spot I was at, they got strict rules. No, you can't do that. But I had the security guard. He told me on this day you can do it because it's only going to be him. He said on this day, if you want to do it, you can do it. I just wanted to probe to see if I could, you want to check to see if you can break the rule, even though that it's strict and all that. And I talked to the security. I slipped, how you slip them a little something when you're leaving. All right, I'll see you. And then one day I say, hey, so if I want to bring a chick here, can I bring her? He says, okay, not tomorrow, but the other day you can bring, this other day you can bring her. Yeah, just be me, you can bring her. You know what I'm saying? So you make relationships, they break the rules for you. So
I was always breaking rules for years out in Boca Grande, Las Treses, the one Las Treses. Called Las Treses something. They got that. They've been for years. They've had the time rule. Like they've always been guest friendly. But they used to have this weird, like they gotta leave at 10 p.m. and then you can't have somebody from 10 to midnight. I mean, from midnight to 5 a.m. Then they gotta be out at 5 a.m. and then they can't come back until like 8 p.m. or something. It was a crazy, weird schedule, basically to keep someone from spending the night,
right?
So, and you had to abide by it, and they used to let me rock.
Yeah, but that's the part that you were talking about, though, Globe, building the relationships. When you do that, it puts you in another. I keep telling people, I said, there's levels to this shit. You know the levels, Globe. There's levels to this shit, and that goes with everything. That goes with. There's dudes that's gonna pay different prices than you, whatever you do. I'm telling you, telling you
for sure.
If you go to somebody and you just say how much, you paying full price. If you talking and all that, you ain't paying full price. You know what I'm talking about when I say that. Talking and whatever, you ain't paying full price. Yeah, and not only that, they gonna chill longer.
Yeah, I like it now because I'll be like, with my little fucked up Spanish, when I be in the Spanish countries, I'd be like, Mami, no me uno tiempo aquí, okay? As soon as they hear that, they be like, oh, okay. And then you start fucking with them, they like, all right, I'm not going to try to work this. Some of them still do try to work you, though. You know what I mean? You don't, now, I wanted to ask you a question. You don't believe Jaco Beach is, you believe Jaco Beach is expensive?
Or who, me?
Yeah.
Me? Look, well, you right. Wherever I go, Globe, wherever I go, it's not expensive because you got to remember I'm an OG, right? So I got a few days in front of me than I have more days in back of me than in front. So money's not an object. So, but I'm saying as far as if I'm trying to think like the average dude.
Yes.
It's more expensive than the other places, but like I told you, but Globe, I don't pay full price. I'm trying to tell you. When I'm staying at Jaco, dudes might be paying $240. I might pay $170. To stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's how much they. Yeah, it's different. It's different
because you
pay.
And you showing love and you spreading
love. Yeah. So I'm just saying, and then plus when I was in Belize, right? So I'm in Belize. Dudes ain't gonna rock like that. I paid $3 something a night. You know what I'm saying? So dudes ain't gonna rock like that. I paid $3 something a night, and I did that because that's what I stayed where I want to stay. Now the pad was very nice. It was a loft, very nice. It was top notch. So it's just like I said, the money's not the problem. It's just it's cool.
Let me translate what OG was simply trying to say.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
to all you broke niggas, it's levels to this shit, nigga. Globe. Nah, Globe, you should have just said, Hell no, hot gonna be expensive. Might be for y'all.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna go that route, but I'm saying, but because
Nah, you
I heard
good,
a lot of people say, no, I heard a lot of people say that it is. You know what I'm saying? And I
No,
can
I'm
see,
gonna tell you
I
that it
can
is.
see, I can see where they say that because, like I said, the way they approach chicas or the way they approach different things, it's gonna be more expensive, and they don't realize that. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
even
you
just
build a
for a
relationship,
meal.
things get cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I might, like I told you a price. That's 40. That's $70 a night less than I pay than a regular do with the same room.
But even the food is expensive out there too. Like
Yeah,
food,
no, it
drinks,
is, it is,
everything
it
you
is.
do
But
out there is
it's but I see I'll be eating at the Coke whatever, and they cook good food over there though.
oh
You know what I'm
yes.
saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you got to tell them, Globe. Sometimes it ain't all about this or that. They cook. I went outside the restaurant, right, and ate different spots. I'm like, you know what? The Coke hanging with all this, and you ain't got to go nowhere. It's crazy, and you got the beach right there.
Right
Come
there,
on,
man. I'm telling you.
come
I'm
on.
sitting there. They got the pool right there. I'm
Salute
sitting at
Racket
the
Club.
bar. I eat at the bar. I'm eating mahi, drinking fucking Mai Tais. Bad bitches. I mean, this bad bitch
is crazy.
They coming out of cuts. They coming out of backs, corners. You seeing them? They coming past you.
It's
like, the
crazy.
and the experience. It was worth the $60 mahi that I ate.
Come on.
And, I felt good. I was sitting back, and it was one nigga right there.
Come on.
He like, what you doing? And I can hold my own because I'm around these type of people all day long. But
yeah,
I'm sitting around brain surgeons and music lawyers and entertainment lawyers, and these dudes were all on their annual group trip, and they were like all super ultra successful, man.
Yeah,
I was just like, wow, this is, and I see why it goes to the extreme to keep you from putting anything out, and it's because you don't know who's in there, man. And you might not want to put out a video on Cocal or somebody in Cocal.
No, listen, Glow. I break my shit out and film openly. Like I film the chica. Look, I get I'll show you that I film openly. But they know I ain't putting that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I film openly. I go, look, I break it out right at the bar. Listen, I break it out right at the bar, and I'm sitting with the chica, and I film her, and then I go down and show her legs and go right back up and all that openly. But they know I ain't putting shit out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't. I got Cocal footage. I do. I have footage of me inside Cocal eating, with my food. Showing the scenery, but I always said you wouldn't want to put none of that footage out because there's some dudes in there that could send some people at you, and I'm talking about legal people.
Oh no, you're right.
Down, and they're gonna come at you swift.
But see, they get to know you, Globe. Like I was sitting at the back bar, the back bar where the live band plays and all that. And somebody patted me on the back, and they walked on back. It was an older white man. That was the owner. And so somebody must have told him that he treats everybody nicely. You know what I mean? He patted me on the back. I looked. I said, "Oh, hey, sir, how you doing?" And he just kept on strolling. It was an old dude. I only seen him like one time, but he owns the place.
Cocal was a wild experience, man. I enjoyed Cocal. I definitely was like, this place is
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You got to experience Cocal.
Once, at least once.
Yeah.
And like you said, people say there's nothing like when I first got there, my first trip there, and I'm walking and we pull up, how I have the circular driveway, and you pull up to the desk where you check in, and then you go around the corner, and when you hit that corner, it's like walking the gauntlet. You're like, what the fuck? Because I came at night. So it was full blown, and turned that corner. I was like, "What the fuck?" And just like a truck said, "Come truck." He told me, he said, "Yeah, man." He said he was on Tinder doing Tinder stuff, and he was talking to chicas right on the Tinder, and he said, "Yeah, I'll be at the Cocal and all that." And he said the chicks kept saying, "Oh, you're not gonna want to see me." And he was wondering why they kept saying that. And then he talked to another chica and set it up that she can come by the Cocal and see him. "You're not gonna want to go see me." He said he went to the Cocal. He said he turned that corner. He said, "I see why they said that." Yeah. He said he turned that corner, that gauntlet. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, there was some.
It's wild.
Donners.
All colors, all different. See, here's the deal, Globe. What people don't understand is Cocal This is what they have the advantage over all the other places. They got the best mixture from all countries there. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, and
they got Nicaragua, they got El Salvador, they got Panama, they got the Dominican Republic, they got Colombia, they got Venezuela. You know what I'm saying? You know that, and you know that. Ecuador, they got Ecuador. Ecuador's there.
I was in Cocal going all around the world. One night I was in Colombia. One night I was in the DR.
It's crazy. They got the best mixture of women, and I'm saying the most variety of people from other countries. That shit is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It for sure is.
Yep. But anyway, but shout out to the shout out to the chat. I seen, let's see, Showtime.
Yeah, we got some people in this building.
I think Smoke, my guy Smoke was in there. I don't know if he left, but my guy Smoke. I seen 215 was in there. That's my guy. Me and him share the same birthday. Too bad I didn't make it out there this time. 215, but the next birthday, if you going somewhere, I'll probably meet you. I'll meet you for sure because since I know.
We try to get 215 CTG again this year for Memorial Day weekend. He was there with us last year. So we
I would have met him, you know, but what happened, Globe? I got my days mixed up. I did it on the, you know, like the back side. I should have did it on the front, you know, like before the you know weekend. I did it near the end. But anyway, this time I got it straight. This time I'm gonna get there that week before, and I'm gonna leave on Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, perfect. Yeah, and get your Airbnbs, get your flights, everybody. Come on out to CTG Memorial Day weekend. The Memorial Day weekend dates are, and this is a trip that we're putting out to the people so everybody can know the dates. That doesn't mean that's the dates that we are arriving. These are just the dates of the trip. So Memorial Day weekend will be from the 21st to the 24th, right? The events that we're going to put on will be the 22nd, the 23rd. Those will be the 2 days that we do stuff. So you want to be out there by at least the 22nd, but I would say come out the 21st. The 24th, we never really planned on that Sunday, but we might. But I'm telling you, Friday and Saturday are all day. We got shit going on all day, all night, and those are pretty much the action-packed 2 nights. And then everybody kind of just builds pockets on Thursday and Sunday, and we just do whatever. So come on out, man. It's going to be dope. 21st through the 24th. I will be actually out there because my birthday is on Memorial Day this year. So my birthday is the 25th. So I'll be out there till at least the 26th or 27th. So I'll be out there for a couple days. So we'll probably do some more shit. Definitely gonna do something on the 25th. I don't know what day. I forget. Bandana's birthday is either the 23rd or the 24th. And
good.
I gotta meet him. The 23rd or the 24th. So their birthdays are a day or two before mine.
Yeah, well, I had the pleasure of meeting Jay Ma already. We was in Thailand, so I met Jay. But I haven't met Bandana.
We're trying to do a speedboat takeover where we get like.
Oh, I'd love to do that. Yeah, I didn't do none of that, Globe. So that's why I'm glad I'm rolling with you.
Yeah,
that's why I'm glad I'm rolling with you.
What we're trying to do is have everybody grab groups of us grab speedboats where we have at least 4 or 5 speedboats. It's not going to be expensive at all. You're talking $400 or $500 for a speedboat rental for the day. That could be split up between a couple people for $100. It's nothing. Food and drinks. Yeah. You're talking $200 all in, right? Yeah. So we're trying to grab a bunch of speedboats and we're going to tie them all up, and we're going to have speakers out that bitch, and we're going to be wilding from boat to boat to boat. And it's gonna be dope, man. We're gonna do a speedboat takeover. So we try to that's gonna be a lot easier than trying to do and plus I'm telling you the yacht is overblown. We did the yacht.
No, I like the speedboat thing. I like that thing better. Speedboat
is 10 times better because you get to be tied up and in the building, man. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
All right. Well, I'm already signed up, dog. I'm locked and loaded on as far as my bookings. I got my wall booking. I might do an adjustment. That's why I like move the way you move. You can switch stuff around. So I'm gonna see about the wall booking, but I'm booked in as far as the long stay. See, I got the long stay, and then the other one I booked through midweek till that Sunday.
Yeah,
the wall booking. Because my main booking is gonna be in Boca Grande. So Boca
I got
Grande.
my crib in I got my little joint. I put some bread down on it just to lock it up because I knew Airbnbs would go, start going quick. So I got my crib already in Boca. I just got my little 1-bedroom apartment in Boca. It's right near the McDonald's and the Crepes and Waffles.
Okay, this is my first time in Boca Globe, so
Okay.
I mixed it up. Most of the time I had 2 spots in the wall, but this time I'm gonna stay Boca. So that way I got the beach access and the wall covered. If I'm in the beach and it's going crazy, I don't have to. I could just go right down the street. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna stay at the Palmetto Sunset too.
What's that?
Palmetto Sunset on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it looks at Hollywood Beach.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be right there. So, you want to be near the action. You know, and then like I said, the reason why I got the 2 spaces this time, like I said, if I go over to the wall, I don't want to catch a cab back. I got a spot. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. I'm from Boca Grande. I don't want to go to the wall. That's the way I look at it.
My guy Mitch was on the yacht with us.
Oh, okay.
That's my guy. His flag looked the same as his flag always looked. But if that's him, he was on the yacht with us too.
Okay.
When we was out in CTG. Well, that's been a while now, man. It's been a little while since we did the TTC trip, man. That was a big trip. It was a bunch of us out there. We had a great time. We're always good at putting together group trips, man, and we always seem to keep our hand on the pulse of the movement of where everybody's kind of flowing to. So, and me and Bandana are like, we can't call it the annual trip unless we do it twice. So we're focused because everybody's kind of tired on CTG, and I get it. So we're kind of just telling everybody, man, we got to do it one more time with everybody. That's why we're trying to force Elroy to come. Like everybody that was there last year, kind of almost. You gotta go. It's almost like, come on, man, you gotta go so we can lock this thing. Even if you only went twice, you could say, I was a part of the annual CTG Memorial Day weekend trip that they do every year because they're gonna be set up every year. Just might not be the same people on the trip every year, including myself. It might be other people.
Well, the way I do it, Globe, is like this is the way I look at it. I'll do it like it's a solo trip for me, right? But if the group's gonna be there, they're gonna be there. But if not, I set it up like a solo trip anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way, if it's only 3 people or whatever, you guys can hang up a little bit and then you go do your solo stuff. But a lot of people ain't built for solo. A lot of people ain't built for solo trips, but I do a lot of my trips solo. So
I always get on the plane by myself. I'm always getting on the plane by myself and returning to the plane by myself. So I'm always on the trip by myself, but I might be with my guys with the game. But Smoke in the building. What up, Smoke?
What's up, Smoke? My guy.
Yo, what up, Glow? What up, big bro Will? What y'all up to, man? I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just cooking up something real quick. I'm tuned in.
Hey, man, we went into from talking about the current events of traveling and how it's affecting people's traveling and how people should be prepared, and now we reminisce and we talking about Memorial Day weekend 2026 is coming up. Hey, it's gonna be here.
It's right around the corner. But
by the time I get back from Thailand, shit.
Yeah. It's a go, baby. I've been tuned in from the outset. You know what I mean? I've been in the chat, fucking up for a little bit, but I'm trying to cook up something real quick. But I'm like, I hear y'all. All the information is all good information, always as usual.
Yeah.
Good fellow. Weekend, Memorial. Get with it or forget it. What else? Shit, that's about it. I'm in here, man.
All right. That's my guy there, Smoke. That's my guy, man. Me and Smoke in Pattaya. Man, we was hanging out, man. He'll just say, man, meet me at Kiss restaurant. You know what I'm saying? We meet at the Kiss, restaurant. That shit was cool. Mm-hmm. That's right next to the edge. So we were kicking. Yeah, that was cool shit. We chopped it up, man.
Good fella territory. Kiss the base, edge. you know, like when we in Thailand, like that's our rock. That's where we gonna be at.
Yeah, that's the spot,
the rendezvous spot. The rendezvous, like the meetup spot. Me right there. Let's go. You know what I mean?
And then I used to go. I went across. I used to go to across the street, and then just before you go to the mall, on the right side they had a smoothie joint. That was my spot. That little smoothie joint. Just before you go up the steps to that mall, right there to the right. Yeah, that's my spot. The last. Yeah, that's the real spot.
I like the bass and all that because like you said, as soon as you come out, if I don't feel like going to Tree Town, I got Kiss right there. I can right there. My juice spot is right there. My little juice.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
ATM is directly across the street.
Yep.
I got 5 dispensaries right there. Like I could literally never leave that area and live like massages, house. It's
lit. You got the pre-rolls. You got the little pop-up
pre-rolls.
Smoke shop right by Kiss. Right behind Kiss.
That's true.
Got a pop-up shop.
That's my boy.
Yeah, get my pre-rolls. I'll be like, yo, massage chick, call homie. Yeah, get the pop-up, get a pre-roll, and I'm in the game. Facts.
Yeah, facts. And then I used to get some massages that right across from Kicks. You know that little massage spot right there. I can get me a massage quick.
Right, yeah, right there. Yeah, right
there. That's the block, man. Stay off our block. When you in Thailand, when we there, stay off the block. Don't go nowhere near the block if you don't want to run into.
Stay inside when we there, nigga. Stay inside.
And we're gonna be in flex. That's for sure. Like at the 4 a.m. Oh yeah. We in flex.
Yeah.
I'm in flex at 4 a.m.
I hate that motherfucker. I don't say I hate it, but 3 o'clock I'm going. 2:30 I'm you know.
Oh, I
be Smoke that one time. Smoke that one time we left. We were going out and we opened the door and it was sunlight. You said, "Man, what time is it?" I'm like, "Dude, it's like 6 o'clock." You was like, "What the hell?" Because I didn't expect to stay there that long either. And they were still in there. We got the hell out of there, man.
I gotta be in bed. If I'm not in bed by the time the sun comes up, then I'm gonna be up.
No.
And I'm gonna be up and I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? As far as I go to sleep, you know, even you got the blackout curtains in it, but once you're on your way home and the sun is out, so your body already know. Like, like
that's
you can't
crazy.
Even. I got a video of me coming out of the tunnel at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Niggas, dudes was leaving the tunnel. I mean, leaving the flex and then going to the tunnle. Like,
yep, exactly.
Like, oh, we still got a few hours. Let's go.
Yeah, because Guapo was one of those. I went to sleep and then I went back through to go to the World Series and I went in the tunnel and Guapo was there. I said, "Man, what you doing here?" And he was laughing.
He was still up.
That was crazy, but I got a shout out. I got a shout out to Smoke because you know I had my little guy and my nephew there, and they was there and they was going the wrong way, and Smoke took them and showed them how to get back to the spot. You know what I'm saying? So I got a shout out for him. You know, for taking care of the nephew and the son. Right on.
7:12 in the fucking morning. Look. That's at 7:12 in the fucking morning outside of
that's you right there. Yep. That's outside the hell yeah.
Fucking morning, man. It's in the fucking morning, man. It's in the fucking morning. It's 7:12 in the fucking morning, man.
Hey, but it's a trip because in Pattaya there's so many places to stay, man. It's crazy. It's like it can give you a headache just to find out where you want to stay. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I try to keep it definitely.
This is at fucking. This is at fucking 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Fucked up on the back of the moped, racing through the city. Nigga, that shit is lit, bro. God!
Lit. Look at you. No, I hear. Hey, it's him. Lit. Yeah, Thailand ain't no joke, man. Thailand ain't no joke.
It's all night. Well, from dusk till dawn, shall I say? And then after dawn, you still popping. That's the wild shit about it.
Yeah, I like it because and everything is so spread out. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can go chill in John TM. There ain't hardly nobody there. You know, you can go chill in John TM Beach. That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy Globe. We got OG Will.
But it's more civilized than John TM. You know, over there is more civilized than shit.
Right.
You go to John TM when you GSP mode.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you know, relax.
Shit.
Yeah, you know, you chill shit by yourself. Listen, I've gone to John Team Beach by myself on some chill shit and just shit by that Southern came out of me. Sit by the beach. And did y'all hear that? Slurs come
yeah.
I to fight it off. I'm about to say Jones Team Beach. Oh man, but yeah, it's a good time over there. Relax, chill, sit on the beach, drink, you know, eat good food. I got a couple Jones Team Beach videos up in this mother sucker.
Yeah. You booked already, Glow? Did you book already your flight? For
Ty Lizzie?
Yeah.
Or Cartagena?
No, Ty. First things first.
Thailand.
Which direction? You sure you don't, you know what I mean? You not flying
West Coast, yeah.
Asia, man.
Okay. So you laying over in what's the name in Hong Kong or some shit?
Yeah, we go up. So Asia, you go up over you come up out of New York and you go up like you're going towards Canada.
Yeah, that's the Cathay. Get on the Cathay Pacific flight.
There you go, Smoke. Yep.
And we are completely avoiding all of that bullshit over there. Only thing you got to do is they go through Russia for about an hour, but they be hovering on that coastline.
Yeah, but that's who I flew. That's why I flew. Man. Smoke Cathay. I flew Cathay.
Yeah, take the Cathay Pacific if you don't want to fuck around. Last time I took Air Kuwait, but if I ever go back, I ain't fucking with them again.
No.
Now we're not going Kuwait.
I say that just because they don't got beer in the airport. Like
you can look for number 51.
You can smoke, but they don't sell no beer in the fucking place. So I'm like, fuck y'all.
Best spot. Yeah, that's your boy on around this year. Or look for this big building right there. Probably one of the cooler looking ones. You know what I'm saying? Right across from the Palm. Yeah, that's Joan Team Beach right there.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. Been there.
Look at this wild boy moment. Somebody done left the panties on the door. Left the panties on the door. Oh man, it was a movie last night in this joint.
Yeah. You know.
Oh man, that's them old CTG files, man. That's them old CTG files. I got some old CTG files, man. Whew.
Yeah.
We was wilding this trip, man. We was wilding. We had a balloon party. We did.
Damn.
We had to pop the balloon before pop the balloon.
No, that's real.
Look, we had a balloon party. We've been wild boys wilding for a long time. Niggas got balloons, biz set up. It's some old shit, man. Old files. The old wild boy files. Oh, Elroy's in the building. My bad, my brother.
Salute Ray Elroy.
Carlito.
I got a video of Carlito fucked up. Getting it all.
I think Carlito, your audio.
We outside.
Hey, TTC in the motherfucking building.
We outside.
This is what we do. You know, we here.
We outside, man.
We here. Hey, living nasty. Look for the nasty holes. In the nasty world. I'm hitting the motherfucking fence. Yo, keep my jinx up. You know what I'm saying? 30 stories up in the air. That's what we gonna do.
What did you bring today?
Too much. What? This nigga was wildin', bro.
What else is new?
Okay. Elroy and this mug wilding out.
That's a wild boy.
Don't worry him. He's loco.
What did you drink today?
Too much. Too much.
So-
Yeah, we was wilding. Yeah. We was wild. That was when Globe used to smoke cigarettes. You ain't know Globe smoked cigarettes?
Carlito, you there, Carlito?
Yeah, I don't know
man,
what's wrong with
I
his
had to
shit.
jump out the last time because I couldn't hear
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah.
And
Your audio went dead. Yeah,
oh yeah, then I was getting phone calls. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Audio
yeah.
you know how that shit is. You know, hey, what up, Smoke?
What up, Paulito? What it
You
do?
know, oh man, you know, living the dream. You know, trying to be the
Yeah.
good fella. You know, and be disciplined and not say nothing bad about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Without
Work.
Yeah.
without fucking these niggas up. You know,
Mm.
but
Keep up the
yeah, I'm just. Hey, you know, I'm trying to get rid of the old person I used to be and just be Carlito and Elroy, the,
You good.
the nice, the nice person.
Nah, I
Yeah.
like the old.
Nah, you don't like the old person. The old person go to jail. Get rid
Yeah,
of him.
yeah.
You don't want to go there, not now.
But
Well, you
nah.
got bail
You
money,
ain't got
so
you ain't got time for that.
you
Mm-mm.
got bail money. Fuck it. But you make some
Nah.
fairness with your family, bro.
Hey, you can't leave the state on bail, dog. No.
Mm-mm.
That's what I'm trying to
You ain't got
do.
time for that, Carlito.
Mm-mm. You know.
Come for the crash, baby.
Oh yeah, man.
Hopefully all that you sell your home, everything goes smoothly, and then you transition. I'm on my way. I got like 2 more years, and I'm gonna transition too. I'm up out of here too, so I'm gonna
shit.
be living full time abroad, man.
But I got like 4.5 months. I'm out of this thing, dog. I ain't never coming back,
Nice,
B. Never coming
nice. I'm
back.
gonna do the same. Yeah, I'm gonna do the
The,
same.
the only thing I don't like is I know I'm gonna have to put like 15 to 20,000 in my house just to put it on
Just
the
to get it
market.
up.
That's what I don't like. But you know, you're gonna get it back on the back end,
Oh yeah, facts.
you
Back
know.
in.
But you know, but I'm gonna call him in the next 10 days and get everything straight and he gonna come in and do an assessment what I need to get done. I don't gotta get much done, probably a lot of paint and shit.
Yeah.
And the house is big, so I know that's about 5,000 right there. Easy.
Mm.
Easy money to get that shit painted.
Hey,
Mm.
man. You saw exterior or interior?
Oh, interior. Because everything, like all the big
Fly
things
me
is
in.
done.
Fly
Like
me in, and I'll do it for 3,000.
yeah. But you know, I
Smoke
got
is
a
the painter. Smoke is the painter.
yeah, but I got a brand new roof already. So and I got brand new
Oh,
HVACs already. And you know the water heater's good. That shit's pretty much brand new.
so
Oh yeah,
And
you
you
good
you know,
then.
everything that's big. But you know, it has to be painted, repainted because when I went through a little spell in my life, right, that I was fucked up. I painted.
Uh,
I got all the fucking like the window sills, the doors, everything's black. Everything's black because I had a dark time in my life. So everything got to be repainted and everything got to get changed to white. You know what I'm saying?
nigga was
To normal.
black
That
basically.
nigga was sitting
Yeah,
there.
man, I was in a moment. I had a moment in my life where like everything was just upside down. So every door I went through, it had to be black because I'm like, it's just in a dark time. And I shouldn't have did that, but I was being emotional, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Hey, female at the time, that's what I'm gonna say, instead of the B word. And that's what I was because my life was upside down. And then I had to live right side up. But the shit's still black, so I gotta get all that shit changed. And so the paint and then, get a couple towels, you know, but everything else is like the whole downstairs is ceramic. So, you really can't do anything with that. It's like, and
Yeah.
then the kitchen's redone already. Um, so the biggest thing is the paint, and I gotta get some doors replaced. Like, the front door, I'm gonna get the
Hey,
back door
they
replaced because I
said
used to
this
have a
how
dog.
Elroy was.
So, the motherfuckers used to jump on that shit, you know.
They said
So
this
I'm
how
gonna have to get the
Elroy was
doors
inside there,
replaced.
man. Like this.
And yeah, so it should cost me about 10 to 15,000 that I might,
Mm.
but Yeah,
Maybe
but
get some slave labor, get some illegals. But you gotta watch them niggas though.
no, no. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the realtor, and the realtor he got a team because he's an
Yeah,
investor. So
yeah.
he already had his team. Like he sold my property, so he already got a team that does everything. So and they're
Ah,
gonna do it for a decent price, you know.
that's lit.
So
Hmm.
and they just gonna come through and knock it down within a week. So
Yep.
that's gonna be the cool part. And then pay the bullshit money, throw that shit on the market, and boom, you know. So hopefully I can make, some little change off it, then invest that money or whatever it takes. And then it's a couple things I gotta sell and all this other shit. So, and then I don't know, it's just a lot that I gotta get rid of. I'm gonna do a estate sale, what I'm saying? I'm like, just come in here, hey, whatever you want, motherfucker. And the rest of it going in the trash. Because at the end of the day, you know, hey man, hey, wherever I go gonna be fully furnished, so I'm gonna need my fucking clothes.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
And you do.
and
Hmm.
Yeah.
what and whether I'm in China or whatever, I can always buy clothes because I gotta get rid of all these fucking like because I used to do dumb shit when I was fucking married and shit. I used to go like the fucking Colorado. We go to the mountains. I got fucking snowsuits, snow boots, just stupid shit, fucking coats and shit.
Yeah,
Like I
Elvis
don't need
getting
that
that
shit where I'm
money.
going.
Yeah,
You
Elvis.
Yeah,
living,
you're right.
Yeah,
you living, bro.
You know, like I got all these
Yeah.
fucking winter clothes. I don't know what to do with that shit. You
yeah.
know,
Donate that
and
shit to charity. Donate it to charity if you have a church in your area that gives you tax write off
I
per
don't pay
bag.
taxes. I don't pay taxes.
Oh well. Oh well. Sorry.
You know, I don't pay taxes on my car. I don't pay taxes on my house. I don't pay taxes. Oh, my money's not taxed. Like,
Oh, bet you bet. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, uh,
yeah,
Smoke.
just
What are you
donate.
cooking? This is the smoke. What is he
yeah.
cooking
So
tomorrow?
I don't
Uh,
know,
What you
but
making for dinner?
everything must go.
shrimp and broccoli, stir fry style. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You hear niggas scraping the wok right now, getting all the
Like,
sauce. Yeah, I like that garlic sauce, bro.
oh man,
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah,
got to do it. But
yeah.
yeah, man, life is about to be different.
I'm
You
gonna eat it
know.
all before
Yeah.
wife gets home because she was getting on my
I'm
nerves
I'm
this
I'm
morning.
I'm happy for you, Carlito, because that's what I'm working towards. So I'm almost
Hey,
there.
hey, I feel like Kobe Bryant right now. All right, the mission ain't complete. All right, it won't be complete
Yeah.
until it's complete, and I'd be like, you know what? That's just the plan. The plan
Yeah.
is game four, and we up. We up 3 games to nothing. But it
Yeah.
ain't complete yet. I ain't happy yet. I gotta get over this hurdle, and it's gonna be a big
I
hurdle.
hear you. Yeah.
You know, but it's gonna be easy to do. You just gotta do it. And that's the beautiful part about life. Nothing's really hard in life, no matter what it is. You just gotta do it. So
Right.
once we set everything in motion, what I'm saying, it's a wrap. And I'm gonna shoot the VA to see my parents for like maybe like a month or so, maybe two. 'Cause that's the last time they're gonna see me unless it's on motherfucking WhatsApp. And
Yeah.
hey, I ain't come back for no fucking funeral, dog. Like Zoom called me, goddamn it. I got better
Yeah.
things to fucking do. And there's no disrespect intent. It's just that the thing is for me is that, my age is what it is, right? So
Yep.
I left at 18 to go to the service. And I haven't been like in Virginia since really, except just to visit. So
Right.
even though I was like mom's baby boy, the only boy, and we had a great connection, but I've been gone for so long. I've been gone damn near
Yeah.
30 years. All right. So I'm not like every time I see her, she get like 10 years older, but it might be just a couple months. She's eight, but I can't wait for her to die for me to leave. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd be miserable. And then I have resentment. And then my grandma lived to 102. So, hey, she lived for another 25 years. Well, that shit gonna leave me. Then at 60 some years old and be too old to say, oh man, fuck it, I don't want to go no more. Fuck that. Let me go while I'm still young, go have a little bit of fun. And
Perfect.
yeah. And then when I'm old, I'll come back to America with a bag Maybe I'm lying because I seen some old motherfucker that was about 90. You know what I'm saying? He was chopping across the street with a cane in Thailand, right? But guess what he did
Yeah,
have? Guess what he did have?
a chica.
He had a bad bitch holding his goddamn hand,
Yeah,
making
yeah,
sure
I
he would
seen
get
it.
caught. Hey, and I was like, he about to wear this bitch out. This might be the last time he fuck goddamn because he is on the last fucking stroll. He got about 3 to 4 months left tops. And, and if he on them power pills, because they be like, you you have power, you have power, and he taking one of those damn
Hey,
power
that's what
pills,
one just said to me.
that
She
dude's
said,
gonna have a
"You
fucking
had."
goddamn
She
heart
said, "Your
attack.
knee. You
You know
had
what I'm
no
saying? So I might be
power."
like that, 95 years old.
Damn.
Just, you
Come on,
know,
y'all. Don't let people think that y'all not handling business.
hey,
That's what
hey,
she said.
that is handling business. If I can be 95 years old over there, I handle business because there's some 30 and 40-year-olds that can't make my, hey, they can't even walk in my
That's facts.
footsteps. You
That's
Hey,
know,
facts.
they
man,
can't do what I do,
I tried to
you
lay
know.
on the bed
And
and
it's no
put my knees on the
disrespect
bed. That shit was
because
not
when I was in
working.
the service, I couldn't do what y'all did. Like, hey, I'm in the service and my partner's 25. They going to Canada. They having a ball. You know, they smashing. And I can't go because I'm in the service. I got a job. Now it's my turn. It's my turn to live. All right.
Yeah,
So I know when you can't go, you know, because I couldn't go. But yeah, yeah, I used to, yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Just be old as hell.
hell
And
yeah.
and if I'm in Brazil, I'm gonna have like 3 of them carrying me. Like, just baby, just throw me on the
Have
bed,
you
baby.
hoes carrying you?
Yeah.
When I was in, when I was, you seen how many of them old dudes is in the cocal? I was in the cocal, and this chica was escorting the dude to the restaurant. He barely was getting along. She was had to help him over there to the restaurant. I said he's squeezing every last drop out of life.
Oh yeah.
Word.
You know,
And I ain't mad at him either.
Yeah,
hey, and you know what? And that's the time you do as a that's the time you do something when you too old, and that's when you take care of them and you take them to breakfast and shit. That's the time you do.
yeah,
But you know, when you young and whatever, man, I ain't doing none of that shit. You know,
yeah,
like I was telling you earlier, I ain't paying for no pro to go eat. You know what I'm saying? I can eat by myself. I'm good. Like shoot,
hmm,
my money good. I'ma eat. You know, and you go have your noodles and shit. You know, whatever. And then especially, you know, it's a little tricky situation in Thailand because it's a tricky situation because if you actually have a freelancer, you might have to feed her.
yeah,
If you because she gonna be with you so long, you're gonna get hungry.
yeah.
But you can
Yeah, that
see,
GFE, the GFE
You gonna
freelancer.
feed her. It's not
yeah,
no.
but
It's
but if
not
you have
no.
like a bar girl,
You're gonna feed her.
that motherfucker gotta be gone by 3 o'clock, yo. The only thing you gotta do is make sure you got a bottle of water in that motherfucker, B.
Yeah,
And
you
Yeah,
then
gonna
and
feed her.
most
You
of them
gonna
don't even
feed
want
her.
anything. Be like, oh, you wanna go 7-Eleven? You know, you get them the 7-Eleven bullshit. So now you got
yeah,
some greedy ones that, you know, want some chicken out of 7-Eleven or some bullshit like that. But you don't feed those because they're gone. Some of them gone by 1:30, some of them gone by 2. Hey, 3 o'clock, they gotta be gone. Cause if they miss that bar at 4 o'clock, they gotta pay 4,500 bucks. Yeah, 4,500 baht
For
on
the
a
day.
weekday, and it's like 5,500 baht on the weekend.
Yeah.
So
That bar,
mm,
they
they
gotta
got
be
to pay that
gone.
bar fine.
Not by choice, but a
yeah.
force.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't paying that money. They is out of there.
Hey, but Elra, you ever
So
notice they be eating some weird
yeah.
shit out of
So no,
7-Eleven?
I ain't feeding them. And then, you know,
You hear me?
and yeah, I ain't feeding them, dog.
Will
You
bro,
know.
can you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. He
Oh,
said, he said, he said he ain't feeding them, Globe. He said he ain't
I
feeding
know,
them.
but I'm asking him a
I can't
question.
hear Glow. You know, I'm gonna jump out and come back in, man.
I'm
Oh,
asking him.
I
I
was,
keep
I was about
asking
to
him a
relay the
question.
message. I was about to relay the message, Globe, but he's jumping off. He
I'm
gonna jump back in. He said,
Like I had was telling him this one joint. She got like these look like it was so crazy too because it was in like this pink colorful package. So I'm like, oh shit, what's that you getting? And she was like, it's sausage weenie, and I'm like, what? She had like a sausage weenie, a cheese, grilled cheese sandwich, some fish on a stick, And I was like, oh my God. And then one of the milk juice things, I was like, oh my God, if I ate that, oh my God, I would be in there calling for Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault, Globe. I couldn't. Hey, I don't know. My audio would be dropping, man. I don't know what the hell going
Yeah.
on.
Well, I heard you, but Globe couldn't though.
Now, I was saying they get some weird shit when they go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Hey, Globe,
Yeah.
can you hear Ray Roy?
Yeah, I can hear him. I could hear him the
Oh,
whole
okay.
time.
Yeah. I probably was talking over
Oh, he
Globe
just
and
couldn't
shit.
hear you. He couldn't hear you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I was probably talking over Globe. You know, Globe like to talk and shit.
No, you like to talk.
Hey, a little bit. You know, I don't like to talk by myself though.
Nah,
You
when
talk.
I'm on the podcast, I know how to push in and out.
Yeah, man. You be talking to yourself and shit. I was like, this nigga's laughing at himself and shit and
Yep.
all types of shit. I was like,
That's
this nigga is hilarious. Like, I don't like that. Like, if there ain't no interaction in the chat, hey, I'm just like, man, shit. I'm
nope.
in this motherfucker talking to myself and shit. Like, man, fuck this motherfucking live shit. I got better things to do.
I can hold the chat down. I can hold the live down by myself. As I told you, it's a couple of us. So we all just keep it going.
Yeah, facts.
Well, you know, I ain't got that many characters in me. You know, I'm kind of I'm more boring now.
You're a
You know,
one-man band.
yeah, the older I get boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you know.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen a girl get out of 7-Eleven, like mixture-wise? Like 2 or 3 different things you got. You was like, what the fuck?
Let me see. Butterfly used to get like a whole basket of fucking candy. And like just all types of nasty shit, right? And she had some chips that it smelled. You ever had goldfish?
Yeah, I've had goldfish.
Hey, you know how like when you feed the goldfish that flaky shit and it
Yeah,
stink and it smell like fish? She had
yeah.
a bag of chips that smelled just like that. She's like, it's so good.
Ugh.
I was like, you know, you just keep your shitty mouth over there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you
Uh.
chupa chupa me more. I had I had her speaking Spanish. Hey, she like, you love me? I like Ti amo. She like, mi amor. She's calling me mi amor. She like, what do you mean, my love? That's the only thing I'm gonna say to you, my love, Ti amo. You know, I'm saying shit. I don't love these hoes, dog. Whatever, man. I don't love
Yeah.
nobody. I'm a terrible person. Like, you know, like the chick was with me for so long, and she wasn't a bad chick, but I was the problem, not her. Like, broads actually irritate me. You know what I'm saying? You know how like them dudes will be on like all these other panels and they be like, these dudes don't like fucking females. They're talking about me because I don't like them. I just like fucking them. Like I,
Uh.
I don't care if she's a pro or she's a regular chick, you know. And I wasn't paying this chick. You know what I'm saying? She was just with me for 12 days straight. I wasn't paying her.
Mm-hmm.
And she still fucking irritated me. Like I just don't like women. They're like retarded kids. And it bothers me. Like they don't do anything logical. They don't do it except when you're having sex. Other than that, it ain't nothing really good about having a woman around. Besides, you just gonna bother the shit out of me. I want to chill and you just wanna, you know, and especially them. Like they'll get on their phones and start watching motherfucking movies and fucking tie, and it's like, oh, like fuck. Oh, you hear crank, 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 crank. I was like, oh my god, this is irritating. I can't even fucking sleep. Like,
Yeah.
I,
You just ain't met that woman, Carlito. I'm telling you.
it ain't that
And
woman.
it's gonna be there is, but she's just rare as hell. You're picky as hell. You ain't settling for nothing but the right one. And
Well,
you haven't seen her. You haven't seen her, I'm telling you.
when you've been married twice, goddamn it, it ain't none that's the right one for me no more.
I was only married once, and I'm still and that was out of what 30. I was out of that thing by the time I was 30. I'm 64. You know, I'm
You're not.
64,
Yeah,
about to be 65.
You're
So
definitely not gonna find
I'm
her.
picky as hell. I'm picky as hell too. Red Roy, I'm picky as hell too.
oh no, well, I'm picky when it comes to the experience. You know, I'll have no
All of it.
tolerance when it comes. Like I say, the only broad that I really tolerated, is the chick when I was in Brazil, the last chick. It was a regular chick. I met her on the boat, and she, you know, everything was a vibe. Everything. I, I,
Wow.
I, I really wanted to stay. I really wanted to stay. And matter,
Wow.
and matter of fact, I wasn't supposed to go to Thailand. You hear me? I was
Hmm.
actually gonna fly her to Cartagena, right? For like
What
300,
the hell?
to like $400, right? And I go to Cartagena for free, and we're just gonna kick it. And then she started bothering me on some bullshit. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for this shit. I was like, I'm gonna go out my way and fly your ass, spend money, and then you start bothering me. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That shit over with. You know, the last time I talked to her for her birthday, I think it was like February 8th. I sent her a message, happy birthday, and she was like, oh, duh, saying sweet. She was special. You know,
Right.
but at the end of the day, I don't tolerate a whole lot of shit. You
No, no,
know,
I'm
I
with you. I'm with you.
I look at life as I'm the prize, not you.
Yep.
And women look at it as they're the prize. I'm like, one, I'm the prize. I'm the one that's gonna take you out your financial problems. You know, not you.
Yeah.
You can't do shit for me except bring me more problems because I'm gonna be helping you.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, for me,
so
it's beyond the financial problems. For me, it's bitch. You ain't gonna waste none of my time. If you gonna vibe with me, if we ain't flowing good together, then get the fuck out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
But
Get
the
the
thing
fuck
is,
out, because it's my time. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I don't want to hear about your problems. Okay, as
Yeah.
a woman, hey, let us just grow and just let it flow. But once you start telling about your problems, that shit over with for me because I
Yeah.
got my own problems in life. I ain't got your problems, and I don't want your problems. Hey, let's just spend
Yeah.
time together, see where it goes, because I don't want to do husband shit before. Hey, Glow, can I still hear you?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I don't want to do husband shit without being a husband. But you know what I'm
Right.
saying? We go. Hey, I'd have flew her out. Hey, not a
Okay.
pro, not a pro. I'd have flew to Cartagena because she wanted to see me. She was like, "Am I gonna see you for my birthday?" Yada, yada. And I was like, "Your birthday, February." I was like, we can make that happen, but I can't come to Brazil in February because everything is triple, right? Because it's
Mm.
carnival time. So I was like,
Yeah.
so in my head, I was like, well, you got a passport. I'll just fly you to Cartagena for like $400. I'll go there for damn near free and just use my points. And I can see you for less than $500
Hmm.
and, and just get an Airbnb for a couple weeks and we can just go kick it. And I ain't trying to fuck no pros, so I don't need to be worried about if it's guest friendly or not because she'll just be on the reservation. But she fucked that up. All it took was like one or two words, and I was like, you know what? This is not going in the right direction. I'm taking my time to Thailand. So that's how that shit happened. Like Globe didn't know I was going, because I really wanted to see the bride again. I was like, because I only seen her for a week, and oh man, that shit was amazing. Shit. She lucky I ain't give her no fucking kid. That's how amazing it was. But
Wow.
Yeah, nah, he
yes,
was like, yeah, I booked the trip. And I'm like, oh, all right, where you going? He's like, I ain't telling nobody. For like 2 weeks, he wouldn't tell me. I'm like, you're going to Brazil, man.
you know,
Finally, he said he was going to Asia. And I'm like, oh, I know where you're going now.
yeah. Well, really, I was going
Mhm.
supposed to go to Philippines first,
Yeah.
and then so I was trying to figure it out, and then I was like, do I want to see Glow? Let me figure it out. Let me figure it out. And then it's Christmas morning, probably like 1, 2 in the morning. I was like, you know what, man, I'm taking my time to motherfucking Thailand. Taking my time to Thailand. We gonna see what's popping. So
Mhm.
it
Got a
was that
question
simple.
for
Go
got a
ahead.
question for both of y'all. When you guys go to Thailand, do you spend any time in Bangkok, or you guys go straight down to Pattaya? Depend, or
Oh,
does it depend?
let me tell you how much time I spent in Bangkok. Want me to tell you ready?
Yeah.
When I got in the motherfucking taxi and I rode through that motherfucking Pattaya, goddamn Pattaya. All right,
Been
that's
there.
how much time.
I've done 4 days in
Globe.
Bangkok so far.
Oh, okay. Yeah. For me, when I land there, I'll do a day, maybe two at the most, and that's it. Then I'll go down. But I just just I just checked it out. I checked it out for 2 days. But if I go there again, I'll spend maybe a day there and then the rest in Pattaya. But
You know,
I feel you, Ray, because that's how my nephew is. He want to go straight down to Pattaya. Boom.
well, I was supposed to go to Bangkok because I met this one chick in the club, what I'm saying? And she came over, matter of fact, she didn't come over that night. She came over another night, what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
and then we went to, I don't know if you've been there before, but you probably have. It's called the Sauna Beach Club. What I'm saying? It's over there like by Juneteenth or whatever that shit. It's over like on the south end over there, like Juneteenth Beach or whatever that shit called.
Okay.
Juneteenth.
Okay. Over there.
So
Okay.
so we went over there and she had a car and everything. She had a car. So she came pick me up. And but this motherfucker was bad, right? This motherfucker was a stunner. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you a picture of her real quick, right? This bitch was a stunner, right? In the club.
Damn.
Cause I met her the last trip. But I was like, damn, that's a bad little bitch. And then when me and Global was in the club that night, and she started talking to me, and she gave me, I was like, oh, I know you, but I know we ain't never interact because I'm like I would think I was a butterfly last trip, so I was just all over the place. So she
Yeah.
came pick me up. We went to the beach club, right? But when she came pick me up, she ain't had no makeup on. Hell no.
Mm.
Hell, hey, you know what? Them motherfuckers can beautify themselves. That's a
Yeah. Hell
that's
yeah.
that's a that's a that's a con
Hell yeah.
about that's a con about Asia because
Hmm.
they could put makeup on and they'll look like a fucking stunner in the club.
Yeah.
And when she came over, she was looking like a stunner. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But when she came pick me up, I was like, man, what the fuck? And then I'm with this broad the whole day. You know what I'm saying? At the beach club. I was like, man, I can't even believe I fucked this bitch, right? And like, man, what the fuck? Took her eyelashes off and makeup off. And she still
Oh
had the
no.
pretty long hair and shit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't bad, but it was like a 360. Not 360, one fucking 80, okay? And so
Yeah.
before we leave the beach club, she goes take a shower and then she put her makeup on, put it on. That motherfucker was like a stunner. I was like, you know what? I can't even fuck you no more. I want to see the
Mm.
true you. And she was like, oh, you're not gonna invite me up? I was like, you know what? I'm a little tired. And she got upset that I didn't invite her up. And I was like, it's bad enough I just, whatever. I'm good. I fed you already, at the beach club, and she just wasn't it for me. So
Yeah.
you gotta be very careful, and it's more like the fair skin joints, okay? The fair skin
Right.
joints will doll themselves up, and
Yeah.
they would be special. Like the more darker ones, they're they can't do but so much. Put the eyelids on and yada yada
Yeah.
yada.
They're
They
basically
can't.
closer to natural. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it deteriorated me on a whole lot. I had to be real skeptical on who I
Hmm.
you know smashed, and especially when you know s- transaction. I was like, man, I can't believe I paid for this shit. I was like, man, fuck. I felt used. I was like,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Hey, I'm just telling you how I felt. I was like, man, I can't believe I paid for this shit. Like, fuck, you know. Cause I sure would have hung out with her. When she came over, she had her makeup. She did her makeup. The motherfucker was fine, and the makeup stayed
Mm.
on. Everything stayed on. Even though I think she hung out until like the next day and shit. And she left. She had makeup on and the eyelashes. I was like, man, I scored a winner. Man, motherfucker picked me up. I was like,
Mm.
oh man, I didn't even want to videotape that shit. Hey, it was so fucking bad. I was like, I can't let nobody see me with this bullshit, man.
Dang, that must have been really bad, man.
Hey, but I can send you a picture of her when she's made up, and you're gonna be like, "Oh
Oh,
my
okay.
god, you got a fucking winner." But hey, man, these hoes be lying to you. That's what that makeup for, and they call us liars. I was like, I ain't no fucking
Yeah.
lie. You the liar, goddamn it, goddamn
Yeah.
fooling me and shit. You know, it wasn't bad as such and such. You know what I'm saying? You know, had a pee or anything, but it's
Uh,
just it's just the point that you really fooled me. Like, oh man, like I can't believe I did
yeah.
this shit.
Nah, but I think once you was disappointed, that amplified it. You was just like,
Yeah.
the more you stayed with her, the more disappointed you got, because
Well,
then you start saying, why am I still with this?
well, it was cool. We spent the day together.
Yeah.
Went into they got a sauna there that's so fucking hot. That shit's like, oh my god, that shit had to be at least 250 degrees. It was so hot.
Oh,
And
hell
and
no.
then and then they got a steam sauna, and then they got a cold sauna, then they got a hot pool, a cold pool, a regular pool.
Oh,
They
man.
they got they got restaurants and that shit. They got massage spots. It's it's really a dope spot to go to take a chick. I think it's
What's it
like
called
300.
again? The what?
Um I got it I got the exact
Oh,
name
okay.
on my Instagram, one of the
Yeah,
videos.
I'm gonna
But,
check
but I
it.
think it's called the Sauna Sauna Beach Club, some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You,
Yeah.
but the exact name is on my Instagram. It's like I did a video about it, but she's not in the video. But she wasn't that fucking fine. But when she put that makeup on, hey, she was fucking fine, goddamn it. I was like this, but
Mhm.
it's a lot of foolery and
Did you hit her?
you said did I hit her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he hit her. Yeah, he said he hit her, but he said that after she came and picked him up without that makeup, that changed everything.
Yeah, it changed everything. You know.
That was a deception. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
probably what psychologically you said she deceived me type shit. How
Uh,
did I let this one slip through? How?
hey, hey, don't get me wrong. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna go on mute and I'm gonna send you a picture real quick, Will,
All
and you
right,
tell me what you think.
all right.
Man, he said she took that makeup off.
Yeah, that messed him up.
I ain't think
Cause see,
I've had one in Thailand where I was like, okay, yeah, she looks a little different
yeah,
because they do take that makeup off. That is one thing about them. They take that makeup off. But most of the joints I have, they still look same way with the makeup on, makeup off. They still looking good.
yeah. But see, I wasn't. That was my first time, so I didn't want to GFE anything. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to and I had I had my nephew, my son with me too. Then I was hanging out with smoking them, and I just said the next time I go, I'll just be more, you know. Oh, here's Ray. I mean Red.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, she alright. What
Oh
you think?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah.
alright.
Hell yeah. Yeah, yeah.
She,
She is. Now,
she
now,
dope,
now.
ain't
Hold
she?
on. Hold on. Are these the when she didn't have the makeup or?
No, no, that's when she did have the makeup on. She alright.
Yeah, she's thick. She's
She
nice.
she tough. When that makeup
Yeah.
came off, I was like, fuck, nigga. I've been
Yeah, she
robbed.
is. Yeah, she is. She's a thick one. You had some fun with that. I'll tell you that.
Hey, like I said, when I seen it without the makeup, I was straight, dog.
Yeah,
I
you
was
felt
straight.
deceived. That's all that was. Because that's a
You know,
crime to be deceived like that.
it, yeah, she was like, she got kind of upset. She was like, oh, she called me. She was like, I can't believe you invite me up. I was like, uh, hey, I didn't know you wanted to come up. And she was like, well, you saw I wanted to pull up in the parking lot. And I was just like, I was like, I didn't know. I was playing stupid. Like, but
Hey, How tall was she, Ray? All right, because she looked like she
probably,
could be tall, but how pictures
probably,
make you look?
probably about 5'4", maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Five
She looked like
five.
she might be taller. Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
she, yeah, she thick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And matter of fact, she 36. Fine as
Okay.
fuck. But that makeup came off. That dilute.
That
Hey,
changed everything.
yeah, it changed. Like, nah, Where they
It,
come off when she picked me up, I was like, oh, you
it
got drunk. Oh, you
diluted
gonna.
everything.
And then,
Well,
and,
yeah,
and then
but
she.
I'm just saying, don't get it twisted. She ain't ugly. Don't
Oh
get it
no.
twisted. She ain't ugly. It's just that from what you met to when she didn't have that makeup on, you was like,
So that's what I meant. Okay, but she
right.
looked even better than that because I was drinking and I was in the club and
That-
it highlighted everything even more. Then when she came over, I think I probably had some. I was drinking some rocks, so I was like, God damn, this bitch is bad. You know what I'm saying? Just had a great
Yeah,
fucking time, and then you come pick me up.
yeah,
The, you know what I'm saying? 2 days later, and she's talking about, oh, we can go to Bangkok. I'll take you to the temple up there. We go get a room and we just hang out. And she's talking she's like, I just want to show you around. We can hang out. I'm just like, you know what? This shit's over with.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Oh, good. Oh, good. You done took off your fucking mask, God damn it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how your body look. I am good. You know, you're like a you're like a bald head. Nah, not even gonna say bald head, like face. I don't know, man. Everything just looked a fucking mess to me. And it wasn't a
Yeah,
mess. It wasn't a mess. It's just compared to when she had it when all done up, it was a fucking
right.
mess. I was like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm down here
Yeah,
shopping anyway. I'm shopping for a new chick all the time.
gotcha.
And they all have makeup on and they sleep with their
Yeah,
makeup. Like they all have a mask, you know.
right.
Even
But
yeah,
what's a trip to me, Carlito, is like and Globe is like you can meet like I met a barber, and you can take them down. Like boom, I snatched up the barber. That's who I smashed up, the barber. You know what I mean? And she had a barber shop, so I smashed her up. But everywhere you go, you can just like meet a different chick. You can meet a chick that's in the mall or whatever, man. That shit,
yeah.
Thailand is him.
I met this one 45-year-old chick, right? This bitch was bad, right? She was
Hmm.
a massage therapist, but she wasn't into that whole
Right.
game and Pattaya and shit. But
Yeah.
she was like, you're gonna need like 5 dates and before we fuck, right? And I'm just like, oh, come on now. No, we having a conversation and shit, right? We having a
Hmm.
conversation. I said, look, you above the age of 40. So you don't want to have sex that long. No more than 5 to 10 minutes because it hurts now because you're older. I said, you think I'm waiting for 5 days to have sex with you 5 minutes before you start co- fucking complaining? I said, that shit is not gonna work with me. I said, it's no way that I'm gonna take you on 5 fucking dates and just have sex for 10 minutes max before you start be like, I can't take it no more. Can you hurry up and come? I said, and she started laughing. I
Yeah.
was like, that's how that shit works for older women. You know, I need a broad I could just motherfucker go fucking crazy on. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna hey, under 30, that ain't gonna be fucking complaining the whole time. That's gonna be like, hey, the only words they know anyway is fuck me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. That's it. Like I do not want to hear you complaining that I was like, because I was like, you beautiful, but I don't think I
Mhm.
can take you on 5 dates just to get to know you, just to fuck you for 10 minutes. And you're gonna be upset. I was like,
5
hey,
days.
no,
Hey, a day a minute and shit.
yeah. That's what that's what regular girls want. They want to actually hang out with you and get to know you, just like regular girls in America. You know,
Yeah.
it ain't like regular girls in Colombia because they in such a bad situation. They gonna give you the pussy, not
Yeah.
right away, but you gonna get it before that night's over.
Oh yeah.
You know, because if they're there and that you hanging out, you know, they gonna give it to you. That's the cool part about Colombia for the regular joints. You know,
Mhm.
besides the pay for play, that's gonna happen. But the regular,
Yeah.
I like the vibe, the chilling, the drinking. It's a more memorable moment. The joints that I did pay, I don't even, I really don't remember of what happened between the first and the last.
Right.
I remember the first because it was a wild night. You know, I doubled up, had me, hit the bucket list. You know, and then I remember the last, and then I hung out with one for way too long, so I remember her. But
Yeah.
the joints in the middle, the joints in the middle, I don't remember them joints until I seen them again in an uncomfortable moment.
Yeah.
I bet
You
you
know,
remember the ones at the end.
yeah, I remember the ones at the end. And I remember the first one, but the ones in the middle, it shell shocked me a little bit because I'm in the club with this one joint, Globe know who it is. And every girl that I smashed in between there was either hitting me up on Instagram, texting me, telling me I see you,
Yeah.
one standing right beside me and just looking at me. Cause I smashed her like
Yeah.
a month ago. And I was like, oh man, this shit's uncomfortable. This
Yeah.
shit,
But
this shit right here,
see, that's when you got to realize it's your world, man. Fuck it.
you know.
It's my world. I'm moving through this thing. Snatch you,
Yeah.
whoever you want. Fuck it.
Hey, I'm having an
Cause they're
argument.
gonna try to put pressure. They're gonna try to put pressure. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
I'm having an argument with one on Instagram, and because the crazy part is this chick from Suey Six invited me to the club, right? And
Mhm.
I really wasn't doing anything that night. I was like, I'm just gonna chill out tonight. I ain't going nowhere. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and you know where the edge is at, right? So,
Right.
so I go across the street and shit. It's like a little restaurant. I was like, man, I'm gonna go
Yeah, it
eat.
is. I ate there. Yeah, I ate there.
Yeah. So,
Good food.
yeah, right across from the
That's my
7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm.
So so the joint from Suey Sis hit me up and she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Shit, I'm going to get some food real quick." She's like, "You ain't doing nothing." I was like, not really." You know what I'm saying? I'm more as I'll do something tomorrow. It ain't no big fucking deal. And she was like, so she hit me back and was like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go have a couple beers and shit, right?" I was like, "Okay, cool." Then she hit me up again. I was like, "So what? You invite me or something?" And she was like, "Yeah, you can come." I was like, "Well, I gotta think about it because, but Thailand and Brazil is different. All right, Thailand and
Right.
Brazil is different. In Brazil, if a chick invites you with her girl, you paying for everything. You paying for the girl and you paying so you usually turn that down. All right, that is a key note. If she invites you and her friends is there, you paying for all of them. So don't go. So, but you in Thailand, so it's different. So it was like, fuck it. I'll meet you down there. I jumped on a moto, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came down eventually and we going 808. We going
Hey,
808.
hey,
808
Hey, oh, hey.
for like,
hey.
hey, we in that John for like 5 minutes, right? So we in that John for like 5 minutes. Because before we walked in, she was like, "So you want to go in here with me or you want to go in here alone?" I was like, "Shit,
Which
I don't
one was
really."
this one?
You know what us.
Oh,
Yeah, you know what it is. So so hey, so I'm like, cool, we
no
going
way.
together. I was like, shit don't bother me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, you know. So, I still survey the club. I was like, ain't nobody in here that, yeah, shit don't matter. I don't see nobody. I don't see the gang or none of the motherfuckers, right? So she was like, so we was in that 5 minutes, they doing the twerk. We just walk in, they doing the twerk shit, yada, yada, yada. And she was like, oh, let's go to the tunnel. So I was like, okay, fuck it, whatever. Hopefully it's a good night and I don't run into nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Man, on the way to the tunnel, Butterfly called me. And I'm gonna say
Damn.
Butterfly because Glow know who it is. And she called
Mm-hmm.
me FaceTime, right? And
Butterfly.
old girl's right beside me. And she's talking to me, but I always got my headset in. So, it's not like, I never have anybody on speaker. And I never listen to anything. My headset just always in, you know.
Right.
And so she told me, she was like, "Where are you?" I was like, Walking Street. I'm talking like them, fuck her. I'm on Walking Street. I was like, "Where you?" She like, "I'm tunnel." I said, "Fuck." I was like, "No." I said,
I
"Fuck, my world
see
is."
you.
I was like, "My world is crashing right now." So fuck you know. So I was like, "Damn, I gotta deal with this shit." So we go into the tunnel.
Somebody got an echo.
Hold on. Okay.
Testing.
Okay, yeah, we
Testing.
good.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
so
I'm
hey,
good.
so we going to the tunnel and shit, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I think she goes to the bathroom real quick, her and her girl, then they come back and they get this table by the door. I'm like, yeah, yeah, this is a good spot, you know. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna scope out everybody in the club, because I don't feel like dealing with these motherfuckers and shit. So I see Butterfly, you know what I'm saying, I call the bathroom, I see Butterfly. She like, oh, kiss me. I was like, fuck. So she hug on me, yeah. So I come home with you. I was like, oh man. I was like, not tonight. I'm not going home with nobody, baby. I'm tired. So So they got bottles and shit. So I go sit down. I get a stool, go sit down, and I'm trying to kind of be discreet, right? And then she's
Hmm.
like, then she hit me up on Instagram because she got my phone number, but she hit me up on Instagram. It's kind of fucking weird. And she's like,
Yeah.
I see you with those two girls. I was like, yeah, I'm having a drink. What's the problem? And she's like, I'm watching you. And I'm like, I'm watching you too. Yada yada. Hey, and, and then
What
so
up, D Plate?
yeah, yeah. Then hey, like some more of her friends come and shit. So it started to get crowded in the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? It's down at 3 o'clock. It got to be at least 3 o'clock, 3:30 right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't leave to go to the club probably to about 2:30, 2:40. Yeah, it gotta be at least 3:30. And then so it's getting crowded and the girl getting closer, you know. And it is what it is. And she's texting me and it's a lot of hate. And then I look to my left, it's a chick that I smashed a month ago. And then it's another chick I smashed. And then it's another chick like I see you. And I'm like, God damn, it's like 10 hoes in this bitch that I fucked. And they all
That's
talking to me at the
crazy.
same fucking time. And then the chick, the
Yeah.
butterfly chick, is arguing with me, talking about fuck you, I won't bother you no more. And I'm just like, oh man. I said, well, at least I got this bitch right here in front of me. But yeah, yeah, but it was definitely a goddamn headache, you know, because at least in at
Man.
least in other countries, right? And we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about outside of Thailand. Hey, they don't care. They invite all their friends to come over. Oh, you like her too? Hey, come on over. You know, hey, you know,
Yeah.
that's the cool part about, saying South America, you know, that,
Shit, they be doing that. They should. They be letting me. They be like, "You want my friend?" I'd be like, "Yeah." They be like, "Okay,
oh,
who?"
Yeah.
well,
Especially
I had met
Dominican Republic. And
I had,
I haven't been to the Dominican
I'm
Republic. I
from
just met
Thailand.
Dominican chicks here in San Diego, and they be like that. They be like, "You want to bone my friend?"
Yeah.
hey, but the Dominican Republic is not like that because when they have that
Oh,
interaction,
okay.
it's more like you go, I go, you go, I go. Now,
Oh, okay.
Mouth.
Well, I only mess
hey,
with two Dominican chicks here in San Diego, so
hey,
that's all I know.
They play
so
swap it out.
yeah, it ain't cool. Now,
Swap it out.
Okay.
hey,
Um,
hey, hey, but
swap it out.
Brazil is not a swap out. Brazil is a motherfucking Royal Rumble. Like,
What?
Bra- hey, when I tell you, hey, Brazil's a Royal
D
Rumble.
Blake in the
Like,
building.
what up, Blake? Like, hey, you had two joints, three joints kissing you all at the same time, want to go down and
That's
yada
crazy.
yada. Hey, two will go down and the other one's still kissing on you and yada yada yada. Then three will go down and it's like, oh my God. Then they eating each other out. Oh, can I say that?
That's wild.
Yeah, hey, it is. When I tell you Brazil is the most highly anticipated encounter you're gonna have, to me, you know,
Wow.
it
Intensity.
yeah, it is like a movie,
Okay.
like I got this one joint, I can send you the clip, I still got it on my phone. Matter of fact, I don't even
Mhm.
like this clip, but it looks better than what it was, right? I felt like P. Diddy. They was like sit in this chair and we just gonna fuck each other, eat each other out. I'm just like, I don't really get shit out of this, but okay,
Right.
okay, okay. I felt like P. Diddy and shit. And then it was like, oh, come on over. And I was like, really? Is this what we doing now? Okay. But them hoes ate each other out for like 30 minutes and shit. Talking about, you like? I like what? God damn it. God damn it. The only thing feel good on me is the tip of my dick. You know? I don't like this shit. This some boring ass shit. But I got it all on tape though. You know, all of it on
Yeah.
tape. Yeah, it was like a whole 2 hour session. You know.
That's that. Now that's an experience. You know what I'm saying?
You know. Oh, matter of fact, they stayed the night too. All right. Be,
So
when I
how?
say,
Hey,
oh,
when they stay the night like that, how is that like when you guys get up? Because see, one of them might be ready to do something. So how is that? Like if they stay the night, do you wake
hey,
up and you just go at it again, or does one of them come at you? How does that work?
well, that was the only experience that I did P for P when they stayed the night because
Okay.
we was all we was all at the club and we didn't get into like 5:30 in the morning. And I had a rental car and shit. So, they all
Hmm.
rode back with me. And, you know, once we finished, it's like 8:30 in the morning. And so they didn't really stay the night. They stayed and they probably left like about 12. So,
Oh,
but
okay.
we definitely went to sleep, you know.
So they say that, like you even said that everything's kind of spread out there in Brazil. So how far were they away from where you were staying? Was it a long trek or
Um,
you, you know
kind
what
of,
I'm
kind
saying?
of,
Like, was it long?
kind of, sort of, kind of,
Oh,
sort of,
but it
you
was
know.
worth it then.
Well, I knew the one joint,
Hmm.
and I met her on Tinder, and then we hung out the first day I was there, and then you know what, that story is so crazy, you know, and I'm gonna explain it to you what happened, right? So I
Hmm.
met the one joint, what I'm saying, on Tinder, and then we hung out on the beach, and what I'm saying, we kicked it, what I'm saying, whatever, whatever. And then, what I'm saying, so she was telling me everything about Brazil, like where to go, da 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 da. She invite me out, you know. So she like, go to this club, what I'm saying? She like, me and my girls will be there, da 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 da. I was like, cool. I was like, fuck it, I'll drive over there. And so, it was a bunch of chicks in the club, but I'd be just on chill mode right now. I ain't trying to holler at everybody. And, I was like, she a vibe anyway. So I said, fuck it, I'll take her home. And then so when we was leaving, her friend got a dude, right, with him.
Hmm.
And, some, I don't know, I guess he was American or whatever he was is, but he was, playing the game and shit. And so they get in the back seat and she was like, oh, they're going to Copacabana. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So we on our way back to Copacabana. And then probably like 5 minutes, he was like, oh, I live the other way. I was like, what? So I was like, okay, fuck it. Man, give me your fucking address and shit, right? Because I just pulled over
Hmm.
on the side of the road. I'm fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. All right. I'm driving in fucking Brazil and I'm fucked up. All right. I'm drunker
That's
than a bitch.
crazy.
So so I'm just like, you know what? Just give me a fucking address and shit. So they give me his address, man, shit about 10 minutes away. So hey, I was like, fuck it, I make it to his fucking hotel. Remember, I'm drunk. So so I pulled to where the hotel's at. I'm like, hey, y'all can go now. You know what I'm saying? I'm already irritated because I wasn't supposed to take y'all nowhere. But
Mm.
she volunteered me like, oh, I'll take my friend. I was like, I told my friend I'll take, like, how you gonna tell your fucking friend and you ain't fucking driving? You know what I'm saying? So I'm irritated as shit. And then you gonna give a different direction, you know what I'm saying, talking about the Copacabana, but this nigga stay right over here and what was it, the Cusca or some bullshit is where Vitrini nightclub at. And I'm just like, you know what? Okay. So the bitch wouldn't get out the car, right? Even though she was in the back seat. And so they're talking, and then they start kissing each other. And I was like, look, your man right there waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, she come home with us. Or she come, because she spoke English. And I'm talking fucking
Mhm.
Thai and shit, because I was in Thai too long. She's like, she come home with
Right.
us. And I was like, what? I was like, where we do this shit at? You see your man right there? So we did talk for like 2 minutes. Them bitches kissing, sucking each other titties. I said, fuck it. Come on, let's go. So that's how that happened. It didn't happen as in I was trying to uh
Make
bag a
make it make it a
bag a
double date type shit. Yeah.
yeah, I really wasn't trying to do that, you know. I was just gonna try to go home and get my vibe in and yada 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 because I was already drunk. And yeah, so that was more like a crazy night because
Is
I
this the
can't.
nigga on the side of the road where you drive away from him? Like
Yeah,
that boy
yeah.
Elwood did the Jordan the hey.
No, no, I was really irritated because she wouldn't get out the car, right? So I was just like, fuck it. I guess you come with us then. Because hey, Copacabana is like 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away. And I'm drunk. I gotta drive. Only thing I want to do is drive straight and make it all the way back to the Airbnb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that shit was crazy. That was a real fucking crazy night. But it's cool. It's just that
Uh-huh.
you gotta be more defensive on everything. Because I went into
You
some
going back?
shady, oh yeah, I'll go back. But I went
Okay.
into some shady areas, bro. Shady areas. Like, because like a lot of joints, when you meet them, especially online and shit, because they got like, you ever heard of TR, like the review shit for, the pay for play in America?
Mm-mm.
Well, they got like review sites, and so you can review the joints, right? So they
Yeah.
got review sites. So you read the reviews, you translate it, and you go see the ones you want. And it's better to do it that way because you gonna pay the local prices. Just like if you actually go into the city and Medellin, what I'm saying, or like El Centro,
El
you'll
Central,
pay the
yeah.
yeah, you'll pay the local prices if you're gonna do play in that game, and you're gonna have to
Right.
play that game,
Mhm.
unless you luck up and meet a couple, joints on the internet that's not actually, what I'm saying, part of that pay for play, but it's a
Right.
majority of that shit is pay for play out there. So
Mm.
so I would go in like the Lapa area, Central and all this other shit, and everything could be like dirt cheap, what I'm saying? Super dirt cheap. When I tell you
Mhm.
super dope cheap, super dirt cheap, you know, and I would go play it, but it is shady. That shit's like walking to the fucking Carter, goddamn it. Like, and when I say the Carter, I mean the Carter as in uh New Jack City Carter.
New Jack City, yeah. The Carter, yeah.
Yeah, you walking through the fucking car, you gonna see motherfuckers outside, bums and shit, like what I'm saying, nigga with glass eyes
Mhm.
and shit. They sucking them glass dicks out that motherfucker and everything. Be
This nigga
Damn.
crazy.
like I'm telling you, it's more like it ain't for the weak heart. Like motherfuckers really don't do that. What I did, they don't do that. They be like,
Damn.
oh
Don't do
man,
that again. Don't do that again.
hey, they be like, I ain't going out there, man. Or they'll pay the premium prices. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
So like the CN, you know what I'm saying? They'll pay the premium prices. But I was like, man, fuck that. I'm going, hey, I researched this shit before I came out this motherfucker. I know exactly where to go, goddamn it. I got the rental car. Shit, we out this motherfucker. We outside, goddamn it. I was in the sticks, dog. You know, hey, I was in some shady crap, but I'm telling you, hey, why you think I had a foursome for? I had a foursome. I had a couple. Hey, when I say that shit was dirt cheap, it was dirt fucking cheap. Dirt cheap. Dirt cheap.
Damn.
Dirt cheap. And I was like, shit, that's what I'm doing, goddamn it. And some shit was like 180 heights. That shit ain't no more than, let me see, 180 height. What is it? $20 per height. So I mean, yeah, $20 per 100 heights. So that shit might be like 30, 35,
Hmm.
36, 34, 33. And
Yeah.
if you go get it, Brazil's it. And
Right.
and it's the same Johns that's gonna be on Copacabana or in the club
In
that
Mavericks or whatever.
that's gonna charge you a super premium. When I
Mm.
mean a premium, that shit gonna be high. Like
Right.
Copacabana, that shit high. I was in fucking Dulce Vita, right? Like like I think the first time I went Dulce Vita, and they got another place called Mavs that's like a little hangout
Yeah,
spot,
Mavs. Yeah.
like like a little outside joint, like that bullshit that's in DR that everybody hang at or where they used to hang at, but it's a little outside joint. And they
Hmm.
kind of you might find a couple good ones, but you got some like, I'm cool, and they charge you some crazy prices. And then I went to Dulce Vita. It's like a little bullshit club, and I didn't like it because you motherfuckers smoke in there, and you walk in, you gonna smell like smoke. Your clothes gonna be fucked up, yada yada yada. And
Hmm.
them broads is like, oh my god, this one broad said 1,000 heights. I was like, for what? But the catch is, right, she was light skinned. Hey, she was beautiful. I wasn't paying that, you know. But the dark skinned
Damn.
ones, the ones that's more l- close to black, they don't charge. And I don't mean to even say this on Globe's channel because we shouldn't be talking to, but they don't.
Right.
Their premium is not as high as the other premium. But she was like
So,
a
so
thousand.
they on some colorist type shit.
Yes, that is really because the lighter you are, the more wanted you are in Brazil.
That's colorist, yeah.
Yeah, so it's more of a racist overall. It's a placism. It's not racism,
Right.
it's placism. You gotta know
Placism.
your
Yep.
place. You know what I'm saying? In America it's racism, but over there it's
Mm.
placism. They gotta know their place because they're not that desired. But you
Damn.
know, I wouldn't even talk to the girl in Copacabana no more. And then I was talking to one and she was like, why you don't never see me? I was like, because she's like, see you in the club. I was like, that's because I was talking to one joint. She wanted such and such. And I was like, you know what? This club ain't for me. You know, I got a car. I can go get it, whatever I want, whenever I want,
I want to check out Brazil this summer, man.
you know. But hey, the trip was cool. The thing is, I liked it. The only thing I liked was the end when I was actually hanging out with the free joint. And that was a complete vibe, okay? That
Mm.
was that was a complete vibe because they kissing on you, touching you, holding your hand, caressing. Like she was a complete vibe, like complete, body wise, looks wise, and the right affection. But the pay for play is very transactional and business. Like you can do whatever you want for whatever you rent for. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're down for whatever. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's more transactional. But they're gonna look good, they're gonna have the tan lines, they gonna smash you to death. And like smashing wise, it ain't too many things that can actually compete with that.
Right.
But but it's business. Like you gonna sleep alone,
Mm-hmm.
unless you want to pay for overnight, and that shit's really gonna cost you a motherfucking premium, okay?
Mm-mm.
Really gonna cost you.
What you think they're gonna charge you for overnight?
I don't know. I don't know. But
I don't
I
need
don't
no
know.
overnight. I don't need it.
But
I
w-
can get them
well,
in, get them out.
well, on Copacabana, shit, like they know you're a foreigner because you know what I'm saying. Your fucking Portuguese ain't that great, and yada yada yada, and shit. Hey, some of them bras in the club, like I didn't go to the
Oh
club that
shit!
much.
RC Styles in the building.
What up, RC?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
My
what
Hey,
up?
what?
I'm up here drunk than a motherfucker. About to
Damn.
get some
That's,
fries from Burger King, nigga.
It's what
Burger
7?
King.
What time is it? 7 o'clock in the morning.
yeah,
Yeah,
seven
it's
forty one.
7:41.
You went out.
Damn.
You went out already in
Yeah,
Pattaya.
215 had a nigga up in here buying drinks and shit. I bought the third round. That's how you know it's crazy on the first night. What's up? What's up? Good morning.
How
Yeah,
you
so
liking
I'm.
it?
Oh man, man, oh man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
different.
business
Definitely
out
different.
here, nigga.
Oh man, what club did you go to tonight?
'Say
808
what?
and
What
Flex.
club did you go to? You go 808?
Yeah, we was at 808, then nigga, we got a table reserved there and at Flex, nigga.
Okay, yo, yeah. So
Yeah.
you was outside. That boy up
Mm.
to the sun
And
came
nigga,
up.
it's that one Thai drink, nigga, that sneak up on your ass, nigga.
Hey, this what
That's
you
all
do.
I gotta say. It's called some
Hey, hey,
Pico or some shit, nigga.
go to 7-Eleven, right? Hey, go to 7-Eleven and go
Yeah,
to where they
yeah, yeah.
say,
I'm heading right there right
hey,
now, nigga.
hey, listen. And then where they got the beer at, right? They got a shit called soju. All right. It got opium in it. That shit gonna have you feeling like you on fucking flying, okay? It's only
You,
about 80 baht. All right.
you said it's called
But
what again? Sopium?
soju, soju. So
Soju? Okay.
it tastes just like juice, or you get the clear kind that tastes like water. It's from Korea.
All right, so
It
I
got
gotta look in the juice section.
no. Look in the beer section. It's
Beer
alcohol.
section?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
alcohol. But hey, it's gonna have you lit. All right,
Nigga, I
not
need
drunk
something on my
lit.
stomach, nigga. Shit, fuck that.
Oh, go
I'll
get some
fuck with
chicken
that
then,
today.
nigga. Go get some motherfucking chicken.
I was laid down,
Y'all be
nigga,
eating
spinning
that
like a
chicken
mother.
in the bag shit, Elroy?
Hey, you know what they do? Matter of fact, I ate it because they bought it. Well, I bought it,
And then that's
and
why
she
your stomach was hurting that day.
no, my stomach was hurting because I ate that fucking street food.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
I
you
Yeah,
couldn't
ate
that's
eat.
why I wasn't
sweet
fucking
meat.
with that. Since I got an 808, I'm like, nah, I'm good. You
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
keep
Elroy
and,
ate
going.
that shit. I was on the phone with the nigga. This the funny part. I was on the phone with the nigga. He like, yeah, I'm about to grab me something. He's like, hey, stop. What's that? And I'm like, bro, you about to get some food off the street? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get these chicken or something. But the next day, that nigga was calling Jesus.
yeah, yeah.
Like the
I
watch,
couldn't.
nigga. Oh, never eat nothing off that truck, nigga. You tripping?
That
Yeah,
nigga
man.
was calling Jesus from both ends of the phone.
And the cool part is, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the head monster came over and got me right. And then I felt sick after she left. Hey, hey, magician came over. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, you
And
got the magician show.
yeah, I got the magician show. You know,
Elroy got to see the magician, man. Hey, Elroy, is the magician good?
hey, the best head of battalion. Hey, 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 I ain't gonna lie to you, best head in battalion, dog. Best head in battalion. You know. And then, but I had this thick joint suck me up, and I was like, "Hey, she had some fire head. I had to stop her." But
Fire.
magician, but magician, oh man, she just keep going and going and going, and you bust, and she just keep going and going. She put me to sleep. I was like, you know what? Hey, I ain't want nothing for the rest of the day. Nothing,
Folded
I ain't gonna lie, they
Elroy up
got
in
some
a
hitters out
ball.
here. They got some heavy hitters.
now you know what? Hey, they got some delusions out there. You be careful, brother.
Hey,
And we not talking about lady boys. They
did
just
did
delusion.
uh did
Hey,
215
with
show you
them,
some?
with
Did 215 show you some Taikishas?
nah. He got him a little solid one right now.
Yeah, you ain't seen no Taikishas though.
Nah, not fully yet. Maybe they,
What's
they probably start
Shit, if you
popping
was
up
in
today.
Flex, you definitely seen them. They was in there.
Nah, they wasn't in there.
That's their home
shit?
base.
You talking about them lady
Wasn't in there
boys?
tonight.
No, Taikishas.
What the fuck is Takesha?
the black tie girls.
Oh. Yeah, it's
The
a
black
couple.
they
It's
got the braids, they got they got the
yeah.
darker chicks, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
talk and they know all the songs, all that shit. The Taikishas.
Oh, I guess. I don't care what they
It,
got to
it,
say.
it was some undercovers, but they didn't have they didn't have the cone rolls and
Oh,
that
okay.
up
Yeah,
in
they got them
there.
out there, yeah.
You
Now,
know,
since you've been there, have you seen joints that you would consider your type? Like, do you see
Yeah,
like
yeah,
is
yeah. They
this?
had some slim thickies and some
Yeah,
thickies.
They got them out there.
yeah.
hey, just be careful, man. They take off that makeup, man. They'll scare the shit out you, all right?
Oh yeah, no, you good, boss. You good.
Did you go to
No,
Soy
They,
City?
hey,
I'm already
that
Now,
one
know.
got you
I'm
that
already
one got you
know.
shell shocked, Ray Elroy. Damn.
Yeah, that boy Ray Elroy seen a monster.
yeah.
She got him
Now,
shell shocked. She
hey,
shook him
hey,
to the core.
hey, 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 Styles, man, she wasn't a monster with the makeup on. That motherfucker was like a 9, okay?
She,
But when she
she
took
had
off
a
that
body
makeup,
though.
she was like a 4, okay? When the makeup
She
came
was
Yeah.
on,
good to go.
she was like a 4. But when she put that makeup on, it was like Halloween, goddamn it. That bitch was badder than a motherfucker.
At least she had a
Three
body though.
points, 3 points up. She
Hey,
took
hey,
that
so
Mario mushroom and went up.
so that's yeah, you're right. So that's the only thing you really get. You got to be very particular, and they all look a little funny without makeup. That's the only bad
Oh
thing.
yeah,
But
already knowing.
you know,
So just
so
so Ray Elroy, you just tell them to keep their makeup on. Is that what you do? Whatever you
yeah,
do, don't take your makeup off.
yeah.
This nigga's crazy.
Hey,
And
when you
he
shower,
messed it
goddamn,
up. He messed it up at the end of the day.
yeah. Tell
Put
me,
it
don't
back
wash
on.
your face, goddamn it. Don't wash your face. Don't take that shit off. Just leave makeup all over my goddamn covers, goddamn it. I don't give a fuck. Shit,
Oh
I
god.
get housekeeping to come in the morning and change this shit. You know.
Oh man, Elroy's a wild boy.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta be careful for the bleeders, cause some of them hoes be bleeding and shit. Hey,
Oh no,
Oh yeah, already.
hey,
Yeah, I'm already
I ain't
knowing.
had
Yeah,
that.
hey,
I ain't had
hey,
no.
me
hey,
either.
you a
you
smash and
wasn't
be like, oh,
handle.
you bitch be like, you knocked my
That,
period on. I be like, really?
uh,
I'm like, all this
No,
fucking
she
blood?
didn't. That bitch took an
that's all.
ibuprofen.
I was telling 215, like, man, I don't know if they be gonna be able to,
Yeah.
handle
Hey,
it. I don't know.
hey, if you like me, goddamn it, hey, we laying wood out that motherfucker. Hey, you gonna have some. You better get housekeeping coming that motherfucker. Like, I can't believe this bitch bled all
Yeah,
over my shit.
I don't have
Hey,
those problems, man. I'm
hey,
sorry.
Wow.
but I'm like mystical, goddamn it. I ain't stopped.
That boy Elroy room. That boy Elroy room like a crime scene.
Super
The
wild
bitch
boy.
been fucking with me.
That boy got blood everywhere. They come in taking
Oh,
pictures
what's
and
that?
shit. Then that bitch
Hey,
blood, blood and
Straight
makeup.
cut the
Damn.
line, man.
they
you
checking
know,
the girl, man. Can we talk to you? Everything okay?
come on, you BBC, you BBC. I was like, you know,
So
Of
what
like,
was
course.
your first? How long you been there, RC? What, a couple hours?
Man, I hit the ground running, bro, today.
Dang.
nigga, I'd have been in some cheeks right now and sleep.
Hey,
What do
hey,
you think
check the
about the
story.
gas out there?
Check,
What do you think about the
check
gas
the
out there?
stories, man.
Have you got some of the gas out there?
Hell, hell no.
Nah.
Come
Okay.
on now, you
Yeah.
talking to a
Yeah.
straight
Yeah.
Cali
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Talking to a straight Cali boy. You already know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
You already know.
Hey,
Homegrown, man. Homegrown, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you know, hey, you know, what I'm saying, hey, the first night I was there, I got these hoes mad at me. Them motherfuckers, this bitch cussed me out. I still didn't read her message. You know, what I'm saying, it was a joint that I already knew, and I never smashed her. And she was like, "Oh, come party with me." I was like, "Well, I'm just got here, yada yada. I'm eating, you know what I'm saying?" She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm in the VIP." This bitch had like 10 bottles of Jack Daniels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Glow going there, we had like 10 fucking drinks. And she's like, "Oh, call me to the next club to flex." This bitch hand me a fucking menu. Like I supposed to buy her a fucking bottle. I was like,
Damn.
this ain't happening. Hey, Glow was like, "Hey, I'm about to go smoke." I was like, "I'm gonna go smoke too." And no, I don't smoke. So I was like,
I'm
man, I'm
back
bouncing.
door gay ass.
I was like, I'm bouncing on this hoe. And every time I seen it, she gave me evil looks. Like, I supposed to buy you a $100 bottle, $130 bottle. Nah, that shit ain't happening.
Mm.
You know, like I never even smashed you before. Like who does that shit?
We already took you down a baddie yet, RC?
Nah, I was supposed to go the end of the month. I'm at the Medi end of the month.
No. No, I said you already took down a baddie in Pattaya.
Oh no, no, I got one on lock. I'm just taking my time. I ain't trying to rush. I seen a couple. I was like, okay, because I'm already knowing out here. Once you run through many, they ain't trying to fuck with you like that.
Yeah, they are.
Shit. They gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, it ain't about that.
Oh,
It's about
They don't
it's
give
about
two
yeah.
right. They gonna
shits
fuck with
about
you.
that.
They don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care, man. But hey, they are jealous though.
You
They
just,
You
you
know,
just,
jealous.
you just, you
They
just.
get
But I'm
see
saying, ours,
that's what I'm not trying
you
to
just
do.
mix it up. You go Tree Town, you go Soy Six, you go, you spread it out a little bit. You good.
because when Globo was leaving, I had this one joint in the room, and I was like, "Yo, my man," I was like, "Butterfly," because she called him Butterfly and shit. I was like, "Yeah, Butterfly, leaving, about to go have breakfast and shit, right?" And she said, "I come too. You know, lady might steal you. I come." I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, I was like,
Hey,
"Okay,
that's what
you
I was
come."
getting when I was walking to the club. I come with you, like no, bitch, like no, you won't come with me. I ain't paying shit.
Oh well, you know what?
Continue, my bad, Roy.
You can find joints that you don't, but it's not cost effective to not pay.
No, no, I noticed, cause
Be,
little
because
joint I got, she work on Soy Six. She straight told TMI like, no, this one for free ski right here. I'm gonna go to
yeah,
work,
but
but
hey,
this one free ski.
Suey Six is different because if you mess with the joint Suey Six, she
She
got to
get
be gone
free.
by 3:15. 3:15, she got to be gone. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, she's not going to be there for breakfast and dinner and all the other shit. But a freelancer that just hang out with you, hey, she gonna eat. But Suey Six joint, she can't miss that roll call at 4 o'clock because that's 4,500 baht right there. She got to pay, and on weekends it's like 5,500 baht. So she is going to be out of there, and she don't get off the 2. So
And just
she
know
got
while she at work, somebody in that joint get real nasty.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, while
Yeah.
she at work, hey, she got the option. Well, the dude got the option to take her upstairs,
Upstairs. Yep.
or he can actually bar find her ass out. If she,
Man, I ain't bar
Yep.
finding
And that's
shit.
what happened. Niggas be calling like, "Where you at?" And she on the bar fine getting thumped. Bow, 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 bow.
yeah.
Booty smack. Bow,
So
bow, 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 bow.
I'm looking for the
I tell her
whole.
ass, no, you better tell that nigga to buy you drinks. Shit, I'll
Listen,
see you
I
at
had a bar
3, 4 in the
fine. Her
morning.
phone was jumping off the ringer. He said, "Where you at?" She's like, "I'm working."
I'm with customer.
I
I'm with
went
customer.
customer.
You
She
know.
like, "Hey, you coming out tonight?"
Gotta,
I don't know. Customer have to say.
Yeah,
I call you back.
yeah. So
He
it's
said he
it's cool,
sponsor.
man.
He sponsor me. He come tomorrow. I said, "Oh yeah, he come see me from Singapore."
Man.
Yep. So
Gobble gobble gobble.
get your money, honey. I ain't mad at you.
hey,
You
man,
save
just
my
don't
little dollar.
hey, just take it for what. Hey, just be cool, man. Don't be like everybody else.
Oh yeah,
Don't
as
get
you can
this.
see, as you can
This
see, shit.
this is not an emotional game. Even though they're gonna play the game, talking about I love you and
All that.
everything else, and you so perfect.
Bruh,
You want me to be
these
girlfriend?
Yeah, you
these
boyfriend.
Thai women is treacherous, nigga. They look you dead in the eye while they with a date, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh nah. Them
No,
ain't looking at shit. Hey, I make them hoes cry. Goddamn it. Made them bitches quit. I'm telling you, dog. We been out that motherfucker lane. Goddamn. Like we construction out that bitch. I've been building new pussies.
I work
You
for the
know.
water company.
Shit. I'm telling you, I
Not
make a
Atlanta.
hoes
Water
quit. Shit. But hey, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. You know.
Hey, just don't show your joint on the YouTube because Elroy gonna go get her.
Nah, man.
hey, I'm already getting niggas watching my stories, and they don't follow me. They follow nothing but Thai joints, my nigga. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Hey, and
yeah.
watch out. Niggas be jealous.
Hey,
I
why you
had to
say
go. I
what?
had to put my shit on private just because of that. Like,
What you say,
I can't
Elroy?
put my
Hey, why you gonna say I'm gonna go get her? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you tell me to go get her. You like you gotta go get this one. I was like, sure you right, Ray Ray. I got you. And then the ones that I did get, they was targets. All right, they was targets.
I always offer mine up so that they don't get killed. I
Like
just tell them
it
what's
was
good.
it was a
niggas should
target.
know me
Like
by now. I don't care.
hey, hey like hey
I tagged the little joint I'm with, nigga. Go have
hey
your fun.
Styles, hey Styles. It was this one joint, right? And she was a target, right? She was on my hit list. Well, not my hit list, but she was on somebody else's hit list, and they told me to do it, right? So it took me 3 weeks to find this bitch. So I walked in 808, and I was like, that go the motherfucker right there. I checked the picture and shit. I was like, the same fucking tattoos. Gotcha, bitch. You
Gotcha.
know what I'm saying? Hey, and then when she was laid out in the bed, I took pictures of her, and I was like, hey, mission complete. Like I'm motherfucking
They got a
goddamn.
receipt.
Hey, 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 like I'm a fucking goddamn a Navy SEAL and shit. Like, nigga, I got the target, dog. It's a done
Nigga did
deal.
it. Then nigga Elroy did a Mission Impossible. Nigga came
Yeah.
down from the ceiling on that joint.
Yeah, I was like, there go the bitch right there. I was like, man, I ain't seen this bitch the whole fucking time. I was like, gotcha, bitch. And then the bride want to be talking crazy and shit, right? Not on like, what I'm saying, not on the price or some shit, but she was like, oh, I'm more than just this, a sexual. I want a companion and go out to eat and what I'm saying, just have a great time. Man, I smashed that bitch. I ain't call that bitch back. I was like, you know what? Game over. The mission's complete. It ain't no need to hang out with you. That wasn't the mission. The mission was just to knock you down and take the picture and be like, huh, I got you, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
But yeah, you still there, Brown?
Me?
Okay, I can hear you. Hey,
Oh,
is Styles still there?
Yeah,
he
yeah,
might
we
have been
seen
in the
him.
elevator. Oh,
Okay,
he's there.
yeah, yeah. That shit got super fucking quiet. I lose fucking reception. This broad. Hey, matter of fact, my Suey six joint probably about to call me. Man, this motherfucker call me every fucking night.
Damn.
She'll call me.
That's
She'll be like, "I love
that's
you." I'm like, "Oh man, really?"
That's my bitch.
Hey, it's our bitch.
That word took my bitch.
Oh, you know. Matter of fact, hey, so this was the funny part, right? And cause I ain't see her, cause I met her on Tinder, not Tinder, but on Instagram. But we'll talk, but we never like cross paths. And she, I gave her my number a while back, right? And she just never hit me up. And so when I did see her, I was just walking through Soy Six, and she was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "You had my number for a long time. You ain't never fucking called me, right?" So after we saw each other, she was like, "Well, why you didn't tell me you had big dick? I saw you a long time ago. Why didn't tell me I want to fuck you? I got big dick." I said, "How do I have that conversation with a chick to say I want to fuck you and I have big dick?" And she's like, "I came running." I was like, "Is that what the conversation you're supposed to have with these motherfuckers? I want to fuck you. I have big dick." You know? And she's like, "If you'd have told me that, I'd have been saw you. But you just said you want to see me and I just didn't care. But you should have said I had big dick." I was like, "Oh my God." So I think that's the play you supposed to say. That I had big dick. So hey, just make sure you tell them that, all right? And every
That's how
girl's
you
gonna
start
chase
the
you.
sentence. That's how you start the sentence, the conversation, huh?
That's what you better say because if not, they not, and especially the ones in 808. Those, hey, that's exactly what they want.
Hey,
They
I
telling you
believe
how
you
big.
though. No, I really
Hey,
believe you. I
so
see some
she
wild
wouldn't
shit just off of one day, bro. I see some wild
like
shit.
she wouldn't see me. She wouldn't see me at all. And she was like, "You should have told me you had big dick and you want to fuck me," and I'd have came. But I'm just having normal, casual conversations. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, hopefully, we'll link up, yada yada yada. But I didn't have a lot of time, so because I had this butterfly on me, and she wouldn't leave me alone. And then I'm trying to smash other joints, and then I was going to go to Suey Seven just to fuck around, and then I was on a bot bus and I missed the turn, and that's the only well. I didn't hit the button in time, so I was like, "Fuck it, I guess I'm going to Suey Six." and and that's why I ran into her. It wasn't planned. And then when she seen me, she was like, yada yada yada. And then you go in there, they start feeling your dick, and she's like, "Oh, I come home with you." I was like, "Oh, you know how long you didn't even fucking call me? Why the fuck I want you to come home with me?" Then I was like, "You know what? Fuck it,
Guess what?
huh?"
I hit it. I hit it. I hit it. I hit it. I hit it.
Hey, guess what? Everybody hit it, dog. Everybody hit it.
yeah.
What do you want me to say about that? You know what I'm saying? It's just your turn.
I won an award.
Hey, you want an award?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's what's up. I'll give you the
Pussy Magnet Award.
I'll give you a big dick statue with a condom on it and say you won, nigga.
Damn.
Hey, but I told you about the magician, though. I told you
Oh
that the
yeah,
magician
you told me
was amazing.
about the magician. Yeah, she was the best head in she's the best head in Pattaya. You know, the best head in Pattaya because she don't complain, say my mouth hurt or yeah, like you get like what I'm saying. If you blessed, you
It's
know what I'm saying.
levels. If she go
Hey,
through a roller coaster, she take you through a roller coaster. That's why I
yeah,
said it's a
them
magician.
joints. Them joints be like my mouth hurt and yada yada yada. I can't do it but for so long. You
Not the
BBC
magician.
on some bullshit. But this motherfucker right here was a fucking monster. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Wow.
like I was smashing a joint, right? And she was like, after we finished, yada yada yada, she was like, "I'm gonna wake you up in the morning. I'm gonna wake up before you and I'm gonna suck your dick." And I was like, "What?" I was like, okay. Hey, I felt like a little
I'm
kid. I was
I'm
like,
going I'm going to bed early tonight.
yeah,
That's it. Night, night. It's
hey,
Christmas Eve. This
hey,
boy, that nigga Elmer was in the bed like silent
hey.
night,
I was like, I was
holy
like, word.
night.
So I was like, okay, whatever. Man, shit. She woke up before me. Next thing you know, she just sucking on my, just going fucking ham. Just going fucking. I didn't even fuck her in the morning time. Hey, she just went to work for 20, 30 minutes. And she was like, I was like, she was like, just come in my mouth. I was like, you know what? I just relaxed my mind because you know what I'm saying, I was numbing in the motherfucker anyway. Like it's hard to fucking nut. So I just relaxed my mind and she just took it off. She took everything. And I was dead. It was like I didn't have no legs after the fact. Like, hey,
That's what
hey,
I'm finna get
hey,
today.
hey,
I
I
put mine
feel
on
like
ice. Man.
yeah, I felt like the movie Ghost when you know what I'm saying with Patrick Swayze when you go jump in the body and they be like, you stupid motherfucker, you jumping bodies, you can't fucking move. So hey, hey, so this motherfucker the swallow everything and was like, I'm hungry, I go now. I was like, shit, whatever, bitch.
She snatched your soul, Ray Roy. She snatched your
Yeah.
soul.
Oh
Hey,
man.
hey, I don't even think I walked her to the elevator. I was like, don't worry. Hey, come back if
Hey,
nobody.
that's the funny part about it. That first time we all bet together, I drafted her with a low pick. We had thoughts that she was gonna be a decent project, but I drafted her with a low pick, thinking that she would just be okay. She came out that motherfucker, man. She had 1,000 yards receiving her first year. I was like, damn, we got
Man,
ourselves a good one.
Rookie of the
hey,
year.
Oh
hey,
my God, she was rookie of the year, comeback player of the year.
hey, all I know is she gets some good brain. You know, pussy's cool, whatever. You know, don't hey, but the head was exciting.
I told you it's a magician show.
Yeah, she's special. Yeah,
Damn.
she's a special case. You know, she make the noise and everything. It's like you've seen that shit Girl Trip with you know with what's Will Smith's wife name? Jada
Jada.
Pinkett and,
Roger P
and
and Jada and them.
yeah, and the comedian and when she cut the fucking grapefruit and she I was like, this bitch is going crazy. She, that, oh, I was like, what the fuck? What the she doing? I was like, you can't make this shit up.
I told you. The one night I was in that bitch going through an exorcism. I was in that bitch like, ah, ah.
I was like, this is the best head of a tire right here. This is the best head of a tire. You know, and she don't start until the job is done.
She's the superhead of Pattaya, the
Yeah,
superhead of
and
Pattaya.
she'll tell you she was like I like sucking dick better. I like fucking. I was like that's cool with me because my hips hurt. God damn it, I'm tired of stroking. Like fuck, you
Well,
know.
Oh,
I
I'm
pulled a,
on
Damn.
vacation anyway. Shit. You
you
doing
oh
me a
know,
man.
favor.
I
hey,
said,
I pulled a
hey, I
I
said,
pulled a fucking muscle.
one night I was like, show me a special trick. She was like, oh, I was like, yeah.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Take
Niggas
me,
on some Dragon Ball Z
Hey,
shit.
and
take me.
and she's really on some weird shit because you know what I'm saying like she's like really dry or yada 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 quiet. But you know I gave this bitch like 2 beers and some rock. This motherfucker turned up, goddamn it.
She
This
said,
bitch was like,
I
hey,
usually don't drink like this, but
yeah, she was
when
like,
I
don't be a
drink,
menace in the hood.
I
To
get
her shit,
crazy.
crazy. I was like, yeah.
Damn.
I was like, hey,
I
gave her some of
told you
that.
don't let me drink.
Yeah,
I was like, you never said, ah.
yeah. Gave her some Diddy juice, goddamn it. That bitch went fucking berserk. Cause she was boring. You know, she came in, sat in the corner,
I
you
cut her.
know.
I cut her from the
Yeah.
roster this trip. I kicked her to the
Hey,
curb.
hey, I just wanted to try it, dog. You know what
Elroy
I'm
was
saying?
there to sign her with it. Elroy was like, yeah, we're going to sign you to a veteran minimum.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Release that ass.
1
You
year,
know,
1 minute
I
deal.
kicked her straight out, bro.
Damn.
She came over the crib. She was on some different shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is. All right, watch this. I
Yeah,
put her
that's
in
why I
there,
said no bar
grabbed
fights.
her back by the back of the head, womp, 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 womp. All right, get out.
Hey,
She was like, "You want me to leave?" Yeah, get out. Thank you. She's like, "You
yeah,
call me tomorrow?" No. Bye.
So the guy.
yeah. She won't be in the club too much, but
Bye, bitch.
yeah, she a cool experience. But she look better
Elroy
with
gonna
makeup.
sign you. We done with
Nah,
you.
nah, man. I signed her to a 10-day contract. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? You was in and out. God damn it. Matter of fact, I
10-day
pulled up for the
contract.
I pulled up for the G League for one game because somebody was hurt, and I put her back in the G League. But but she definitely put the work in for, you know what I'm saying? She could be a starter somewhere, just not on my fucking roster. But
Oh,
but if you look at her timeline, she's with her boyfriend, you know, right now. You
yeah.
know, this nigga flew in. I guess he got the best head of a tire. Yes, you do. Cause yes, you do.
You
She's
see a motherfucker with that, you like, man.
yeah,
Hey,
she's special. And then the cool part is she got fucking lip enhancement a little bit.
yeah.
And when she's sucking your dick, you can feel the fucking lip enhancement just going up and down your shit like an extra fucking
Oh,
roll. I was like, okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. That shit feel good. Yeah.
you stupid.
Hey, Globo, I deserve everything. I was like, oh, okay. Hmm. That's what's up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
want to see said head monster? Let's see if I
Yeah.
can find the head monster.
Nah, man. You ain't got to show it, man. It ain't that
She's
serious, man.
already all over my page any damn way.
Hey, then let them find her. Let her find her. You got to be there. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah, man, I had some crazy experiences. Well, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
life must go on. You know,
Live
I'm
your
like,
life.
hey, I'm like that quarterback that threw an interception. And I'll always move on to the next play. I threw an interception.
You got
Short
to have a
term
short
memory.
memory. They say,
Yeah,
yeah, short
yeah,
memory.
short memory. I'm great. You got to be
Keep
great to have a short
firing.
memory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey. Or I'm like Iverson. I'm gonna shoot myself in the game or shoot myself out the game, but I'm gonna keep shooting and I ain't worried about the shit I missed. Hey, we don't care.
I'm the mango sniper, so I'm prestigious with my shit, taking my
Hey, me
time.
too. Oh nah, it ain't. Hey, I'm just pulling the trigger. So I'm
Mhm.
pulling the trigger. I see the target bow, and then I'm
Bow,
Nah,
moving.
nah,
bow.
I got check the wind. All right, the wind is moving. 10 miles per hour west. All right,
Hey, I don't need that style because Globe my spotter. So what I'm saying, we good to go. Hey, the setting's already set, baby.
globe
The
the
spotter
Navy SEAL
got
team.
all the measurements.
Globe,
The spotter got
hey,
all the measurements.
Globe is the diamond hunter. That's what
You
I
know,
am. I
hey,
go out
Globe.
at night and I hunt for the diamonds for the crew, and then I bring them back and be like, "Yo, that's a diamond right there." And hey, listen, I never fail, do I, Elroy? Well, no,
Mm,
the one time I did fail with the Panama joint, the
oh
big,
yeah,
Ah,
the
yeah,
big
that
booty
was a
Panama
fail.
joint. You said you
Yeah,
didn't. Have to.
yeah. I should just let you have her. We should just switched.
Nah,
You,
nah.
yeah,
I had that.
yeah,
I had stallion.
yeah, yeah. She was a stallion. I can remember what that bitch looked like. She
Oof.
was a stallion.
She
Now you
walked
gave me a
yeah,
that
stallion too,
joint like.
but she couldn't take no dick. So I ain't. It wasn't a great experience.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm just.
she was like a white Spanish girl, blonde, big
I don't
thick
know.
booty. I was like, wow, she looks like a white girl, but she's Spanish. I'm
Yeah,
like,
she
ooh.
was.
And
She was
Elroy,
fine.
but I seen that stallion, so I got her. Then Elroy was like, man, I can't pick, just pick one for me. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get you the one that I wanted, but I
Yeah,
can't have it because I want this one. So just
yeah.
tell
I was like Truck and Cartagena just couldn't pick. It had so many
I
stallions. It
don't
had
know
so many
why the fuck.
stallions in the
Hey,
joint.
I don't know why the fuck he couldn't pick. I was like, yeah, you, or you. Let me see which one. And then
You
that
know,
stallion just walked by. I was like, God damn.
hey, because the one your boy even had on the video, right? You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
talking about?
Yeah.
And she was talking to me, and I got a number. but I felt her stomach, right? She had a
Uh-huh.
fat ass, but her stomach was fucking rock hard. Like, like this bitch had a fucking 20 pack on her fucking goddamn. I was like, you know what? Your ass look a million times better than mine, and your ass a lot. Nah, I don't want to fuck you, you know. But
Mhm.
she was definitely a stallion, the one your boy had in the video, the one he claimed
She
that
was
was his
talking to me that
girlfriend.
night. And I wasn't even listening to her. I was ignoring her like Kobe was ignoring Chris Rock.
You know, I know I was looking at all of them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ignoring, but I was like, oh, okay,
That's when I took
okay,
home the other stallion. When you took home the one in the black,
yeah,
and
you
they
know,
ate your food like that. Shit was funny as fuck. They
well,
ate Elroy's food like that. Shit was.
yeah,
Damn.
'Cause,
you know,
hey, yo, I went to the restaurant, right? And I was like, man, I'm gonna buy this nigga some food, but I ain't buying his heathens no food. So me and Shorty came back. We had all types of shit. So when we put the food down, I guess they was expecting something, but all I did was gave Elroy his burger and fries.
hey,
Man,
you know,
they
hey,
whacked
that
that.
that night was uncomfortable for me. All
Why?
right, that night was very uncomfortable because both of the girls was bashing each other. Your girl and the two chicks I had, they was bashing each other. So the
Oh
two
yeah,
chicks,
I didn't
so
give
the
a
two so the two chicks that was with me, they was like, you better watch her because she a thief, right? And then when me and your girl went to the car to get like some shit, I don't know what we got. And she was like, you better watch them too. They be stealing. So I was like, fuck, these hoes said the same exact fucking thing about each other. So my only mission was to smash them, get them the fuck out of
I
there.
kicked that
Because,
bitch out.
hey, because I didn't trust her. I was like, wait a minute. If she said this about them and they said this about her, I didn't like it after that. So I said,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm just gonna try to nut
Hey,
fast as possible.
Yo,
And y'all got
Arrow, you was
you
on your
know,
fly
hey,
boy shit.
you know when you're
uh,
tired. Yo, you know when you're like tired. You don't ate. You don't busted a hard ass one. I'm super relaxed. Like I ate. We've been drinking. I just busted me one. I'm not like the room isn't spinning. I'm like in that good, but I'm also tired, right? So like I'm falling asleep, shorty talking to me, and I'm like dozing off. Finally, I'm just like, fuck this, I'm going to sleep. And she's like talking to me like, you don't love me. And I'm like, I will wake up like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, you don't you don't love me. You don't tell me that I'm pretty anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was the same shit that she had said in the car in the video where she's like, you don't tell me I'm pretty. And I'm like, hey yo, I said if this bitch wake me up one more time,
yeah.
knock her out.
Them brides was on some different shit, you know. So I was like, you know what, they gotta go. I'm just gonna nut and they gotta get the fuck out,
I kid.
you
Oh
know.
yeah, you had two.
Yeah, I had two of them joints. It was fun, but I had to go because they was bashing your chick and your chick was bashing them. I didn't know who to trust.
I
I
didn't
was
give
like, you
a fuck.
no, I'm talking about on some like grimy shit, as in like you better watch
That
her, man.
bitch
She
right on out.
steals. You better watch them, man. Hey, they'll take from you. They already ate my food, so you know what I'm saying.
Dude,
My
they
spider sense was my spider sense was already up because they gobbled my food and I had a fry. And I was like, man, this
bro,
shit ain't
I
working for
looked
me.
back, both their heads was in the tray, and the tray
Yeah.
was it just sounded like the tray was breaking at the seams.
You know. Hey, you know, I got a good deal for two. You know what I'm saying? It was some real
So
wholesale
yeah, you
shit.
gotta play a Panama deal
Yeah.
because hey, Panama
Yeah.
wasn't no cheap place either.
Yeah. I got two for one and really the same price for one, I got two. So, you know, it was not really a super complaint, but they still had to go,
But boy,
you
when we
know.
got to Hako Beach, that
Yeah.
motherfucker, yeah, ever say yeah.
You know, hey, Hako was cool, except um you wasn't the prize in that bitch.
Mm-mm.
Because we was the prize the first night when nobody was there when we was the prize. The second night we wasn't the prize. Them fucking Indians and white boys came in and them girls were hawking to them motherfuckers. And I'm just like, really, you see me
I
standing
stayed in
here?
my lane. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
realized it early on, and I said, okay. I'm gonna go who
Mhm.
wants me and I want them.
Yeah.
I
So I
wasn't being
didn't.
thirsty in Hako Beach because in Hako Beach, if you try to go for the one that like
I'm telling you.
baddest
I'm
one that
telling you.
like everybody's thirsting over, 9 times out of 10, she might curve you, or two, she might hit you with something so crazy just to see if you go for
Yeah.
Man,
So it was so crazy. So I went to the back, right? And I was like, man, fuck, I'm just gonna go
that's
eat.
me.
I'm like, I really don't feel like being bothered, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so Globe, like, where you at? I was like, yo, I'm in the back eating. This nigga
Yeah.
come up like, yo, I got the one that you was looking at. I was like, nigga, this nigga done brought me a $200 bill and talking about you got the one that I wanted. Like,
Looking at me.
really? Like, really, nigga? Like you paying for this
Yeah.
motherfucker too?
Nah,
So
but see, Ray Elroy, where you were at, that's that my room is back there, you know what I'm saying, facing the ocean. So I sit back there and they stroll by and I just see you got to play a waiting game. I just chill and they come up to you. And then at the end of the night, that's when you get them and they and you ain't paying none of that what they're charging. You ain't paying none of that. You half of what she requested.
you,
And they're trying to stay with you because if you know the Cocal, they don't play. At the end of the night, it's lights out. They kick them hoes out. So they'd be like, they'll do any, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you,
yeah,
you guys, you
yeah.
gotta know there's levels. There's
Well,
levels.
but that was my first trip there. So then I
yeah,
met
it
this
Yeah,
really
chick
was.
off
yeah,
Tinder. I met this joint off
yeah.
Tinder, and you know what I'm saying? And she was dope, but you put her in Cocal, she was just average. But you put her off center,
Right.
like she was super dope. And matter of fact, she's on my YouTube and everything, with the fat booty and yada yada yada. She's cute. And
Mhm.
she tried to give me a Cocal price, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. So
Uh-oh.
And Elroy dropped out again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
it's it's
stayed in
it's
my
all, it's
lane.
all about it's all about patience, man.
Yeah, I
When
stayed
they
in my
when they're
lane
doing
now.
because you got to look at the numbers, Globe. You've been in the Cocal.
Some of them
It's
girls are
way more women than men. So
and they
if
will
you
go,
if you don't jump at something, you're in the driver's seat. You are the
yeah.
prize, but you
I
just
heard some
can't go.
quotes.
You don't go after them. You don't go after them. You chill.
I heard some quotes. I heard some girls boldly say some numbers that'll make you spit your drink out.
Yeah,
And I'm talking
like it
about
with
bold. Tell you
yeah,
5, 6, 7.
yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
crazy. That's
huh?
insane.
It was like, yeah.
That's insane.
And I look over one girl, she was like 5, and I'm like, okay, yep. And 2 seconds later, I seen an Indian dude taking her ass right to his hotel. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And
Yeah,
these dudes in there, they blowing 10, 15,000 a night with their group.
yeah, but see, like I said, Globe, all of them chicks ain't getting chosen. No matter how bad they
No,
are, they're not getting
no,
chosen. And
not
that's
all
why
of them.
if you're patient, they will. I'm telling you, get one for not, like
Yeah,
less.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. We was
I'm
in there.
telling you, at the end
We
of the
was in
night,
there. We was in there, Honcho, Bucks, 5s, 2.
yeah,
I was fucking around with some
stay,
2s because and there was
yeah,
a couple that I was just like, yeah, I'm good for 2. I'm good
yeah,
for
you
2.
stand on your shit, man. I'm telling you.
But yeah, nah, I never went above the 2 was my borderline.
No,
Man. All right,
yeah, hell yeah, draw the line somewhere and
that's it.
stand on it. Because like I said, at the end of the day, they run them out of there. They get out, and they don't care if they got any business or not. Get out, and they kick them out. It'd be quiet as a church mouse in there. They turn the
Mhm.
lights out and everything.
And I like it because if you just walk around Hako Beach, you wouldn't know anything.
Right?
Like you would be like, where are these girls at?
Yeah, because it's in the back. Like,
That you go in the Cocal and a couple of other places, Orange Pub and Orange Bar, Orange Club Bar, and all these little other
and
bars, man, in there.
what is it? Ecstasy and
Yeah, yep, they're there, and they're there plenty.
yeah.
They are there
But
plenty for their
I just like it because it's just one strip. It's just
yeah.
everything's very local. You can walk
I'm gonna go
everything. You don't
back.
really need no.
I'm gonna definitely go back eventually. I'm gonna go back to
Yeah,
Hako eventually, man, because I enjoyed the water the
yeah,
waterfalls and the caves and the
yeah.
little pools that you could jump into, man. It was a great time, man. We had a good time,
And
man.
you
Up in the mountains.
you went to Tortuga too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a nice beach over there, man.
yeah.
That sand was nice over there,
Me and
Tortuga.
Elroy was outside, man. Yeah, me and Elroy were outside. We rode the quads and shit over that way. That shit was dope. We
Yeah,
rode quads. We jumped off waterfalls. We took the boat to the island.
yeah, I did that. The catamaran. I got on the
Yeah, we got
catamaran.
on the catamaran, met some American girls, chilled with them one night.
Yeah,
We had a
I
great
met a
time in
chick from
Hako Beach.
Norway over there on the catamaran.
Yeah, we had a great time in Hako Beach, man. It was a good time.
Yeah.
What up, really, Joe? What's good, my guy? Yeah, man. So we're gonna get ready to wrap this one up, man. It's been a good live.
Yep.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
get ready.
jump off, but yeah,
Will, we
it's gonna be good.
appreciate
It's gonna be good to finally meet you over there in
I'm over
CTG
here
though
spinning.
for your
you. Yeah,
birthday.
it'll be a good one. RC, you going to CTG too, right?
Yeah, I'll probably make a little 2-day appearance,
Yeah, quick shit.
possible.
All right, yeah. Well, keep enjoying
I gotta
yourself
hurry
out
up and
there,
get a
man.
spot before shit sold out. Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be this year. Gonna be a big one, man. We're gonna do
Yeah.
it big this year. We're doing the speedboat Chalone takeover, man. It's gonna be dope. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all coming up, RC. We look forward to hearing more about your Pattaya, Thailand trip, man. Enjoy yourself, have fun, live it up. Will, bro, we appreciate you pulling up. Elroy, everybody.
All right. Salute.
Salute to everybody in the building.
Salute, peace.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with your boy Globe. I'm gonna get up off this live, man. I got super tired all at once. But as always, man, real travel, real life, real talk. It's your boy Globe. I'm gone. No outro tonight. We just gonna end this thing.